You might want to mix in some rampage skills, have some more contagion. Well, I mean, well, actually contagion is not single target. That's the problem, is that it's meant for a lot. Because contagion at its highest does 3 targets, and when you get the right cyber deck, it's 5 targets. And so it's actually supposed to be very light damage for a long time spread out. And so it's not single target. But the finisher I'm going to be doing is going to be something like the shock. What is it called? It's shock, dick shock, something like that. I'm pretty sure it's dick shock. Dick shock. I think it's dick shock.
Hey everyone.
I'm gonna bring the volume on the music down. Just a touch. Just a touch. Cock shock. Cock shock. That's gotta be what it is. Cock shock. I'm pretty sure. It's cock shock.
Apparently the Corp figured it wasn't safe in Japanese waters. Afraid some local fishermen might harp.
Oh yeah, we were staring off into the abyss. I remember now. Ooh, it's gorgeous. So let's see here. We're gonna take a look because I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, mostly that. It is. Oh, short circuit. I mean, that's pretty close to cock shock. I feel like I mean, that was really close. It's really, really close. I like dragons. Is that like I like turtles? What a bro. Okay, the music is still too loud, I think, right? It's still too loud? Is the music still too loud? Tell me, how's the mix? We can bring Cyberpunk up, we can bring the music down, we can bring me way up. I know you want that. What are we doing? Talk to me. Short Circuit, best movie ever. It's an okay movie. It's a fine movie. Let's not get carried away, Rocket. Let's not get carried away. And by the way, I'm still waiting for you guys to convince me that Edge Runners is a good anime, because I didn't like it. I said it. I said what I said. I know what I said. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I'm sorry. When you finish it, is there anything after episode 10? Because I finished episode 10. What gets better? Is there another season I didn't know about? I'm gonna feel really silly when there's a whole nother season I didn't watch, and that's where it gets better, where it finds its feet. Is that what happened? Oh, got you. Someone needs to put the Dragon Tales theme song over a Dragon Fight cinematic. I'm trying to remember what the Dragon Tales theme song is. My brother loved it. I was not age appropriate for Dragon Tales. Oh, for fucking really? No one's doing that, dude. No one's doing that, dude. What is this one? A side job. All right, we're gonna go over there. It seems pretty easy to get to. Let's go. Let's do it. All I'm thinking right now is the Adventure Time theme song with all the words being replaced by Dragon Tales. I should watch Fairy Tail. I have seen Fairy Tail episode 1, 2, and 3, and it was fine. Not compelling. It was fine. It was fine. I felt like it was fine. I felt like there was a lot of fan service. Oh my god, I know. You know what the funniest thing in Dragon Tales is? Or I'm sorry, not Dragon Tales. The other one, Seven Deadly Sins. Seven Deadly Sins is fucking hilarious. I laughed probably the hardest I have in my adult life when the Fairy King is watching all his, like, subservience get absolutely owned by whatever the demon is. I don't know why it was so fucking funny to me, but I was, like, exhausted. I just come off of, like, 14 hours of work. I was physically just drowning in exhaustion. And, oh, I hated Seven Deadly Sins. So did I. But there was that one scene. It's not supposed to be funny. It's just that I was absolutely, Sarah was watching it. and I was like just kind of sitting on the couch falling asleep with my work boots on, and she was watching this scene, and it was so funny to me. These pathetic fucking like, oh, we'll save you, King of the Fairies, and they all ran out, and they were just getting wiped the fuck out by the thousands, and the King of the Fairies is just sitting there like, oh, not able to do anything because he's a bitch. And then like his people that he's like king over, he's like king no more. All of his people are like dead now. Because they're like they're fairies, and they're going up against some kind of a tree demon or whatever was going on. I don't know what's going on. I was laughing so hard, I had tears streaming down my face. I was laughing so hard that at first, Sarah was like, you're being a bully. And by the end of it, she was laughing so hard, just from contagious laughter. She was laughing so hard that she had tears streaming down her face. I kept rewatching that scene over and over and over and over again. For like probably 10 different rewinds. It was hilarious. No, I didn't like the show, but I loved that part. It probably wouldn't be funny now, but I was so beat that was God. All right, what happened? What's going on?
Your implants, they look half done.
Done or not done? It is of no importance.
That's deep.
A bhikkhu does not defile his body through cyber modification. It is against the Platimoksha. And yet, they knew about this. For me, there is no return.
Homie, you're looking fucked up.
Somebody forced you.
Not just me, my brother too.
Whoa.
They drugged
We're
us.
okay.
Desecrated my body. And all the while, they mocked me. How can you do this to a fellow human being and still mock them?
I don't know, that fairy tale shit was pretty funny. Well, not fairy tale, the fairy king thing. Yeah, dude, a little bit. Okay, where's your brother, I guess?
How about your brother? You still with him?
Yes, I was first. Then they were trying to decide how to modify him. You look like someone who can reason with these people. I beg you.
Are you all dancing
please
around this box?
Help my brother. I only hope it is not too late. I
Yeah,
do
man.
not wish for him
We'll
to
do
end
that.
up like I have.
Sounds good, let's do it. Gonna kill those assholes. Sure, let's do it, let's go.
Fine. I'll help. But just so you know, things might get ugly. Maelstrom doesn't mess around.
There must be some other way.
It's a hell of a dance
Please.
party. Just started up
Without
right
any
here next to
bloodshed.
these cargo
I beg
containers.
you.
I'll see what I can do. Either way,
Sir?
your brother's getting out.
Hello?
I do not know how to thank
Someone
you.
needs to help this woman.
They're keeping him in a shop. Just
Oh, he's
north
helping her
of
because she's
here.
throwing up. I thought he
shall
was getting
find it
handsy.
next to the
Okay,
road along
she's
the
puking and he's okay, that's a whole different thing. Okay. That took a way better turn, which is not normal. I thought he was like, he's helping her because she's chucking. Okay. I thought that was bad. It's not bad. It's actually good. We're good. What? Save your corporate career. Of course. Oh yeah. No bloodshed for the monk. He doesn't want us to kill him. Dude, okay, whatever. They're fucking Maelstrom. They need to die. Hello? Hello? Oh, no. Stephanie? Any stuff in here? Okay, fine. Whatever, bro. Yeah, so that's pretty depressing. So he and his brother were drugged and kidnapped, and they're monks. They don't do any kind of, any cyberware. They do not chrome up, so to speak. And, because they thought it would be fucking funny. I can't breach protocol these fools? For real? Is that even them? Might be. We could do this differently, I'm sure. Oh yeah, you see me. Okay, tell me about it. Really? Is he really? No, I haven't. I'm not interested in that. I'm fine. I kind of wish I hadn't seen The Matrix 2. I watched 1 through 3, and I thought they were great. Well, I thought they were okay. I liked the first one a lot. How does that sound? Oh god. I liked the first Matrix quite a bit. I kind of wish I hadn't watched 2 though. You thought 1 was great, 2 was good, 3 was, oh my god. Bro, you're, wow. Oh, you probably don't need to have, never mind. 1C, 1C, and BD, BD. Can we do that? Can we pull that off? I think so. Boom. Breach, baby. Yeah, I didn't want that. I don't want to see that. I'm fine. I'm okay with it. You don't have to watch everything, you know? Dude, just turn and look at the laptop.
Choose, listen. What if instead of an
Thank you, princess. We're gonna take you over here.
have to take a piss?
Come over here. You're gonna have, hey. Come on now. Sleep tight. There she goes. Ooh, what the hell was that? What in the truffle fuck was this? I think I like that. What is this thing? But we don't even have the smart link. So why do I have that? Oh, you can't take it. Oh, you have to go to it. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Fine. Which kind of reminds me, we should probably spend this point before we go any further. The breach protocol is kind of sexy when you get into things like, like that right there. That makes contagion so good. This right here, unaware targets, that allows things like short circuit to become instant kills. Very sexy. Reduces the cost of quick hacks used against an enemy who's already affected by quick hacks by 2 RAM. This is really important because it also pairs with things like this. Pretty great. And that's pretty sweet. But I think right now we're okay. We want to do something like this one. Physical resistances, which is like physical resistances. But this one right here, vulnerability demon, reducing all resistances for enemies by 30%. This is the one that we want, because if we're gonna go with the contagion, we need vulnerability on board, and we need it to be making them more susceptible to the poison. Oh, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that, and there we go. Now I didn't kill that guy. I put him to sleep, night-night style, because the monk doesn't want bloodshed.
Our fellow brother.
All right. Apparently V is very. Oh god. Really? Dude, no. Oh, looks like we're gonna kill him. Bro, I really don't want you to do damage to me. Wow, okay, never mind. Good time, good time. Oof. Oof. Cusco's poison. The poison we're using for Cusco. The Cusco's poison. Poison specifically designed and chosen for Cusco. Playing it very hard? Oh, hell yeah. There's no other way to do this. The thing is this, right now, in our little baby stage, it's difficult. But we're gonna turn into some kind of terrifying god in a second. It's about to get disgusting. We're gonna go with the breach protocol. Oh, this is significantly more difficult. I hate this. BD. Dude, I can't even do both. You know, oh, for fuckle my knuckle. We're gonna have to load that, hang on. For knuckle fuckle. Oh. You know, that works every time until it doesn't work. I'm speaking from experience. That works every time until it doesn't work. Just saying, from experience. That works every time until it doesn't work. Yeah, again, speaking from experience, strictly from experience, it's, I'm not even telling you not to do it. I'm just saying, that's how that works. I did a 16-page paper in 2 days with, fully fleshed out once on a topic I knew nothing about. Got an A, but it was rough. It was fucking rough. It was rough. And it was for like a 400 level class, so there was no fucking around. It wasn't like, there was no room for error. We need to go with the breach protocol. That's what, oh, but I didn't, whatever. Whatever, dog. It's fine. Okay, E9, 55. It's fine. Nobody cares, jabroni. It's fine. Here we go. We're all happy. Okay. I need to be able to nab you without, yeah.
Tubes, listen.
I feel like I should ping you. Oh no, what have I done?
We chipped him with iron.
Nope.
Take a piss.
It spread before I killed him. Shit. Oh god.
It's just a matter of time, motherfucker.
Is he dead? My degree? I have my education is in biology.
Do not deprive me of it.
This is where they're keeping our fellow brother.
Little shit.
I actually initially I was brain
Gotta break it.
and my level of around is Florida perhaps. Ooh, she's not. She's actually out getting crunch wraps and something else that I like more than crunch wraps from a Mexican place nearby because we're celebrating the good news. I don't. Oh, it's way back there. Okay. Oh, what's up, baby? How we doing? What's going on? I am dead. Yeah, dude. The good news. I got a promotion today, and I picked up my first voice work. I get scripts next week. Good news indeed. Good news indeed. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, she loves, Sarah loves crunch wraps, and so even though she's going out to pick up food from one of my favorite Mexican joints in the area, she still is that. Wow, you're right. Well, thank you very much, Rocket Man. This is just one gig. We'll see how the rest goes, you know? She's loyal to the belt. Yeah, she loves those crunch wraps, man. I don't know what to tell you. Oh. Do you get into voice acting just by expensive mic sound setup and practice? I don't even know about practice. Oh, how do you? This was actually kind of a weird one. Demo voice, or is it secret? I can't tell you where the contract is, if that makes sense. We need a sexy toilet saying how loud yeah, nice. Oh, yeah, that one. No, how do you do it? It's actually an extremely complicated question. I asked some of the voice actors who have poked their head in here, and their advice for me was enormous. They had the ones who gave information, and not everybody's going to. That's okay. They were just like, you know, you got to do it, which is kind of the unfortunate truth. But I actually have a credential now. My God, I'm just thinking about it. It's new information to me. I got a promotion. It's been a fun day. But the thing is, you need to put out a demo reel. You need to make a demo reel, and you need to basically send it to anyone looking for a male or female voice, depending on what you feel you have, or neutral. this is not like a, I don't know if I can say anything. This is not anything exciting. This is actually, and for what I wanted to do, what I felt like I'm particularly prepared to do is like narration stuff. That's what this is. This is gonna be more like, I can't really say, but it's not like a character in like a video game or like an animated movie or something like that. But it's that kind of thing. Like, you know, what are you looking for? What kind of work are you trying to do? You've done a bunch of voice acting, not for money, just desperately trying to avoid social situations. Yeah, nice. On Sesame Street, that would be awesome. That would be incredible. Right, and that's what this is more like. I can't really say, but yeah, I feel pretty good about it because I told you guys how much it meant to me. I really opened up. That wasn't a joke. That really meant a lot to me. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the female voices. I think that's probably what I gear toward. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty much like the ones I haven't. Yeah, no, you nailed it. You nailed it. Yeah, Catalina. Yeah, perfect. 100%. I feel like I do it better than women. Exactly, real. Yes. I don't know when. These things take a long time. So we'll have to see. Doki Doki Club on my demo reel. Believe it or not, actually no. You can go online, and you can find, you know, like things to read, and it's like do as many voices as you can, saying this, and say it all in 30 seconds, or say it all in like 25 seconds, and that is what I did. Now I'm very fortunate. I have great equipment. I know people. I actually don't feel like my my demo is ready. I actually have a meeting with someone who's going to do some directing for me this coming weekend. This weekend I have somebody who's going to come in. They're going to do some pointers, and they're going to go over some of the levels and tell me yay, tell me nay, that kind of thing. Yeah. That's gonna be Sunday. I have that appointment, so hopefully it's good enough to distribute in mass. But I did already have a thumbs up. Yeah. And you know, one thing that I was kind of worried about. One thing I was actually worried about was, like, if you do voice work just because you want to get into it, do you jump in with an organization that, like, maybe isn't well known? Maybe it's like one of those like weird websites that like when you go to, like, you know, definitely not pirate animated content. Like, for example, the watchcartoon.io website, right? That website has a lot of like totally scam ads along the side. Well, someone has to do a lot of the voice work for that stuff. Someone has to. Do you do one of those? Yeah. Virus the website. Yeah. Do you go into one of those? Do you do that kind of work? Because you know they're going to use your work without perpetuity. They're going to totally use your voice for other things. And I can say with confidence, it's with a reputable source. I'm really excited. I know it's pretty obvious, but I'm pretty excited. It's been a good day. It's been a really good day for me. It's been a pretty good day. Been a pretty good day. Yeah. Yeah, a pretty good day. It's a reputable organization. Yeah. Me too, Rocket Man. Hello. What's up with I got my first voice work job. I get my script next week. Scripts. Alrighty then. Breach protocol. Well, that's dumb. I kind of hate this. Oh yeah, me too. Me too. Okay, so we got the breach protocol off. This should be extra zosty for them. So tosty. They like it, work it. Now the monk wanted me to go in here and not kill anyone. Is contagion non-lethal? Can we clarify that? Do we know? Contagion, are you non-lethal? Show me. Hello? I don't know. Contain trace amounts of toxic elements such as lead. I don't know if this is non-lethal. I would think that since you're frying someone's... It does, I totally missed it. What? Oh, it's right, it's the first fucking bullet point. Perfect, perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, that's what we're gonna do then. Although, I should probably... This guy is not a guarantee.
Chubes, listen. Gotta break it.
Oh, you what? I guess I didn't have him go look at the computer this time. That was on me.
Back to the wall. I'm going. Get me out of here.
Is he dead? He's not dead. Oh, what's up? How? Okay, so this is not going well. I have to actually pay attention to this. I'm sorry. This is blah, 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 blah. Go crazy. I have to. What inspired you in Cyberpunk first? I really like. I mean, I know this is kind of death's row over here, but I actually really am enjoying this a lot. And it's not to say I'm not enjoying SWTOR. It's just that I'm really enjoying this a lot, and this is kind of finite. SWTOR is forever. It's like a diamond. You can believe the propaganda. Come on, do the thing. Oh, I leveled up, and then we come over here into and we go over here into the quick hacking. Now go over here to this. We need this. Ooh, beautiful. Now we're going to actually, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go with the, we're going to do the, well, I'm gonna do the breach protocol first. That is fine. That's actually bullshit. I hate this. Okay, fine. We're gonna go with the mass vulnerability because we're gonna have some overlap. So we want to go with this. Yes. Bingo. No. Bingo. There we go. Flamingo. So, bingo, flamingo, done as a bun. We got the mass vulnerability off. We're gonna use distract enemies. He's gonna go over there. We're gonna knock his britches off. That's right, buddy. You're gonna die. Well, you're gonna take a nap. Oh boy. This is 1 gig. And honestly, it was luck. This wasn't, I can't tell you what it is. When I can tell you, you'll be like, what? This was luck. This was so stupid. I can't even tell you how lucky it is. It's one of the reasons I'm so excited is because, nice. It's pretty good, but and not like lucrative. I'm not going to be making like shitloads of money. Nice. I'm not like Ford's, narrator. Their voice person, the voice of Ford. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. I'm just saying that it's a hell of a first job.
Brother.
Cowboy. I think it's actually Will Arnett. I love voice work, and I'm pretty sure Will Arnett is actually Ford's guy. Oh, really? Now that would be a thing. I don't know how he did it. This motherfucker saw me through like the fucking wall. What is he doing? Oh, no doubt. He does a lot though. That guy has a... That guy's got a set of pipes. Oh yeah. Oh, that's you? You're that guy? Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, Precious. Go ahead. I swear to crow. Good night. Good night. You're a big fella. Can I ping this? Oh, okay. Oh, he's hilarious in Arrested Development. Yeah. He's incredible. Alright. You always thought it was Seth Rogen. Whoa. That's kind of funny. Well, yeah, I mean, Jason Bateman was a child star. And, oh, this is not gonna end well. I am pushing my luck here. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, my Nelly. Yeah, pretty wild, man. Well, I'm gonna go talk to the monk. This is interesting. Oh, okay. There's no one else here. They're all dead. We got them. They're good.
Do not do this.
Oh, they're all connected.
Incantations against my
That's
grief.
nice.
Please. I do not want them.
Okay, they're doing good. Hello, thank you. Euro dollars, yes. God, that is blinding. Oh, I forgot about you. It's a legendary weapon, iconic legendary weapon. I love that. 24-hour, nice. What's going on, baby?
Calm
How you
down.
doing?
It's over now. I'm not with them.
So, what are you doing here? What happened?
Yeah, your brother sent me. Let's go.
Was walking by, caught some lame jokes about metal monks. Thing about Maelstrom, they're never just joking. Nah, the truth, your brother sent me. He didn't want the same thing to happen to you.
From the bottom of my soul, thank you. I'm especially grateful nobody was killed. May you continue on the path of peace. What compels these monsters is of no consequence. It's not up to us to judge what they deserve.
I judge them.
Yeah, sure.
No, I'm gonna judge them. Let's go.
Your brother's waiting for you. Not far from here.
First, I must catch my breath.
Yeah. We're definitely gonna be using that. It's kind of fucking incredible. There she is. Oh, it's so good. Here we go. We're gonna go with you. No, you. No, you. I don't know. You. Sure. And you. What are you? Dan. Because this one has a 100% headshot damage multiplier. Fantastic. 13% burn chance. 1.5% crit chance. So we're gonna go with the. Ooh, it's tough. The status effect, because the real trick with this one is the status effect, so we're gonna go with that. There we go. All right.
And then I shall go. It is him who shall need saving now.
No, it is I who will be saving now. Because I'm gonna save. Get it? Cool. Word to your mother. Yeah. Okay, so we did good. We did good. This is one of the most annoying things. Every time you make any kind of progress, it always defaults to the main mission. So it's like, yeah, you want to go do that, I bet, right? You haven't yet, but you probably want to, right? It's time, right? Ridiculous. All right, so we're gonna go to the map, and we want to go to... Oh, we are way the fuck out here. I guess, right? Should we go pick up some threads? We need another kind of cash. Quickly, car, come along. Let's do it. As far as I'm concerned, the motorcycles are the best things in this game. I love the motorcycles in this game. I think it's because secretly and not secretly, I really want a motorcycle. I just was a paramedic, and so I know that you'll get fucked up in the Pacific Northwest. Are there VR mods? I don't know. That would be pretty intense. I really don't know. It's weird that this isn't... How is this different? Oh, does it go under? It does. Okay. All right. Wait. What is this? No. It's really dangerous. It's really dangerous. Really? Where are you going? Where the hell are you going? You're not going anywhere important back there. Over here. Huh? Oh, okay. Alright. Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's not a good car either, so. This is gonna be tight. Okay. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this, man. This is bad. This is actually bad. But Wow, this is dumb. Man, that's so dumb. This is... Look at it. These are the two E9s. Enjoy. I mean, it's doable, but I don't like it. All right. Okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna stealth. We're gonna come over here. What do you think? Should we go for a stealth kill or should we do the short circuit? I think the stealth kill is probably the best one. We really don't want to alert everybody else. Well, the thing is, he's got, I mean, did you see all those jackasses down there? I think we have to go with the stealth kill for this guy because he's the point man.
Huh?
Then we can move in. Alright. what in the hell was going on over here? Someone sees me? Who sees me? What? What? Who? What? Was that like a bug? Oh, it's a camera. Okay. Holy shit, there are a lot of these guys. Let's go with the... I mean, we just gotta do it. Oh, we died! The sniper died. Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. That right there, that is ideal. Can we get this guy? What do you think? We get this guy right here? And nobody noticed! Oh my god. So this is kind of the beginning of this like god tier, like this is the beginning of that. Because we can move around the cameras and it becomes like this insane like you're just this like angel of death. That was the guy looking for me. You just work through the whole thing. Ooh, a Netrunner. Should he get to finish? Okay. Try that again. We'll wait just a second. Can I get your hiney? Kinda. I can see the dead body back there. Alright. Well, we'll shoot for you. Boom. Alright. Oh my god, a body was discovered? Who? Whose body? God damn, is that it? Did we just do it? Are we done? Bro! Oh, I didn't even see this camera. Oh, whoa. Okay. I mean, God, I think that's it. That's insane. But this is the kind of thing that like, oh, hello, what's up? What are we doing? No, that's it. That's it. I think that was it. Well, it says to secure the area. I don't know. Maybe that wasn't it. Jesus. Well, time to go pick up all their sack lunches, you know? Can I jack in? No? Just a friendly neighborhood vending machine? Sweet. Alright. Let's see. Did we get a body up here? We got a sack lunch. Very nice. And I thought there was like another guy who was like up there. There's our ladder. Caldwell, how you doing tonight, man? How's your Friday? Ooh, I hear somebody. I don't know where they are. Doing good. Should be a coasting weekend. Hell yeah, brother. Okay. What the fuck? You can just right onto the street like that? Okay. All right. This is kind of cool. I'm gonna go back for that, obviously. You're excited for Halo tomorrow? Hell oh. So what I did there was I combined Halo and hell yeah. Ooh? I'm so confused. Somebody started to see me. Ah. Okay. Ooh, there are still a couple more. Okay, okay. Well, well, well. Perfect. Short circuit. Well, he's dead. He died. Okay. Well, okay. So, we're gonna go with Contagion. Can I? No. Okay. How about now? Short circuit. Dude, they're both dead. Fucking unreal. I mean, it's so good. Yeah, dude, reach out and touch face. That's what I just did. I touched the fuck out of the faces. Yo, Scotty, how we doing? What's going on, man? All right. Yeah. And I guess onto this. Scotty's B. Scotty's B. You're free. You can go. Do I have any spare change? No. Just fucking same. Get a life. What is that? Come on. Come on. You know, it's kind of neat to get things like, you know. Hello, what's going on? The buzzsaw? Alright. Legendary crafting schematic. Pretty dope. Hello. Wait, so did I do it? Is it done? Huh. Huh. I guess I... Wait, are you... Non-hostile? Okay. Yeah, I did it. Wow. Jesus Christ. Sweet. Some thick. Got some thick hacks. Yeah, bro. Alrighty. We're about to get another thick hack, you know? Andrew, how you doing, man?
Good. What's going on?
Oh, you know, got a promotion today.
What now?
I got a promotion today.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm pretty excited about
That's
it.
pretty awesome.
Pretty good. And I also got my first voice work today.
Oh, shit.
Scripts arrive next week.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome.
Thank you. I'm really happy.
That's so fucking cool.
I'm pretty happy. Okay. And we're just starting with Cyberpunk. I love it. pretty
I
much.
see that.
What's that, Andrew? Oh, you see that? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
I was like, is it early for Cyberpunk?
it is. It's a little early for Cyberpunk. We don't normally do Cyberpunk out the gate, but I figured I love SWOTR, but SWOTR is forever. Cyberpunk is like for when I do this playthrough, and then I'm done. And I'm really enjoying this, so I figured I would jump into SWOTR after this. I know that it's gonna. Whoa, wow, that's a lot of bad guys. Never too early for Cyberpunk. True that. Can I? Okay, just gonna hang out over here. Dude, it's starting. It's starting. Yep. This is the start.
Cyber Sith assassin.
That's kinda. I mean, we're not evil, but you know, getting strong.
Evil. This is why we need Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
I agree. The heroes of Bikini Bottom. Oh my god, my car is there. Oh my god, Bear is driving. How could that be? Oof. Now, normally, I mentioned this before. Normally, I run everywhere so I can look everywhere for like little special hiding places or like unique items or whatever. No, Cyberpunk is not co-op.
Hey, Caldwell.
But I normally run everywhere. And it also increases your athletic skill passively, which, you know, I'm all for. That's my bag. Dude, are you excited for Breath of the Wild 2, man?
Yeah?
Dude, it looks so good.
It's fucking gangster.
I'm so excited. It's gonna be really nice. I actually have to tell you, this is kind of a teaser for everybody. I'm sorry for openly torturing you if you care. I have to tell, I'm excited to tell Andrew about how I got the first voice position. It was a freak thing. It wasn't, they were going to post, and then somebody spoke with me, and they were like, do you want a job? And I was like, I would love a job. I can't say anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. I've been saying it for years.
Yeah, face for voice acting, I know.
Yeah. They couldn't resist.
Yeah, they knew right away.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, but seriously, though, that's fucking awesome.
I'm
So happy for you.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. Okay, but I mean, it's only one thing. It's not like it's we'll see how it goes. I know I just keep talking about it, but I'm very excited, you guys. Okay.
That's very exciting.
It is. Okay, we got all those. They've been officially hacked. Like those goddamn hackers in Call of Duty. You know the ones.
With them aim hacks?
That's right, dude. All of their 360 no-scopes. Holy shit, there are so many of them. That's so dumb.
Nah, that's the weak sauce. I go for a 900 no scope or nothing.
Oh, really? 900 no-scope.
They call me Tony Hawk.
I was just gonna say, do they call you Tony Hawk? God, what a legend. Do you guys know if anybody else has done the 900? Somebody else has to.
Oh yeah, they've done higher than 900.
but it was one of those things. You guys want to know? So I used to drum, right? I used to drum. I think this is particularly fun. This little bit of trivia. Oh! Oh! Okay. I think that might have been a robot. Jesus Christ. What I was gonna say is, back in the day, like in the 20s and stuff like that, they didn't have a fully functional drum kit. You were a drum major? No shit. I was just in some bands. I was terrible. We were all terrible. You know, actually, Andrew's brother is not too bad. Did he keep playing?
Yeah, I think he still drums.
Very good. Yeah. It was definitely better than me when I stopped. Yeah, I used to drum. And back in like the 20s, they didn't have complete drum kits. They literally thought it was impossible for one person to do all of the drums themselves. So they had it broken up. One guy did the kick drum, one guy did your snare, you had your toms broken up between fellas. Maybe one guy would be snazzy with a hi-hat and a tom. Oh! And then someone was like, I think I can do this. And someone's like, yeah, get real, son. Not a chance. And then they did, because it's quite doable.
Yeah.
I don't like this. This is not good. We're gonna go with a 1C, 1 CBD. Doable, just not fun. Not good. All right. They've all been thoroughly helped. All right. And I'm not gonna.
Elite Hacksaw.
I'm just gonna go with contagion. You know what I mean? They're getting down with my sickness.
Can't hide. You know that.
They love these hacks because of the quickness. Dude, I don't want you to look for me. Is it you? Were you the special boy? No. You were. He was. That was the special boy. Oh, no, never mind. They're even better. My bad. No, stop it.
You turned me back.
I would prefer you. Oh, no. Woo! Woo! This gun is so good. I forgot how good this gun is. I'm using the, Fenrir. No, I know it's bad. It's nasty. This is a dirty, dirty, dirty tactic. And like when you get like really advanced, you can go through walls. You can quick hack people through walls. And so if you just use ping on... Oh, fuck. Why did they have a landmine in their base? In the middle of their hobo camp? We've got to protect the wall. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. You're kidding. Like I was saying.
I remember my first time playing Cyberpunk.
Wow. Okay. How did I do? Oh! You can zoom? Maybe it is my first time playing Cyberpunk. I didn't know you could zoom. You can zoom?
Huh, I guess.
I didn't know.
It makes sense. You have weird future eyes.
No, I mean, it makes sense. I just didn't know you could do it.
Yeah.
I've never done it before. Now, I want to go up there, but these guys, I was trying to sneak around because I saw a ladder. I want to kill, or, you know, in accordance with that one monk, maintain a peaceful lifestyle or whatever. You know, now, how did I do that? No shit.
PhD in Cyberpunk. I don't know about that.
Bro, you're really underselling yourself. No, this is bullshit. Look how easy this is. This is stupid. The other one was like, come on. Ooh, I did it. I mean, I love it. I'm not gift horse, mouth, yes, all that. They're all so vulnerable now. I'm gonna go with the...
I would say I have many useless PhDs, but I don't know if Cyberpunk is one of them.
I'm really looking forward to exploring your Elder Scrolls PhDs. Really looking forward to it. Is that what it was? It's easy mode now? That's probably true. Oh.
All right, he learned his lesson. Let's make this a little bit easier.
He's clearly inept. Good night, nurse. Here, I'm gonna give this guy contagion again. It's like catching COVID twice in a row, and you're like, oh god, it's in my brain. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, Andrew, I don't know if it's gonna work. I feel like it will. I don't know. I'm gonna be going for basically contagion the playthrough. That's the. Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that. No, I'm looking for it. Friendly mode? That's wild. We're gonna disarm though. In fact, I'm gonna try and ping that. Are there any more? No. Fucking cool. What? Bro! I lived. I lived. But oh my god. I looked. There weren't any. Ugh.
Apparently there were.
Yeah, apparently there were. What was I saying? Something about butts.
Contagion the video game?
That's right, Contagion. Thank you. So I want to do that. I want to set it up so that because I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm sure there are people who've done this and they probably did it flawlessly, and I'm gonna fuck it up. But my goal, hear me out, is to go through the stealth tree, because there's like this one right here. Poison now also affects drones, mechs, and robots, but reduced effectiveness. They deal 20% more damage to poisoned enemies. So you just do 20% more damage to poisoned enemies, right? And then there's this one here. No, it's knives. Basically, there are poison things that that really modify poisons. And I think if I just juice up my crit with reflexes and juice up my poison damage, I can just do contagion.
Yeah, just use contagion and then sit back and laugh.
Yeah, because you can make it like spread to like 5 people at a time, which then spreads to people, which then spreads to people.
Yeah.
Which one is critical energy?
I am really looking forward to seeing how that's going to work on Atom Smasher, though.
Yeah, well, there are going to be other, there are going to be other quick hacks I'll do. I can also pick this one up, which is kind of dope. Is Atom Smasher a human enemy, do you think? I know technically he probably is. Technically, yeah. I mean, upon entering combat, crit chance increases by 10%. Like things like this though. Like that's kind of dope. Although I don't know if I'll enter combat too much. Oh. What? That's weird. Enemies affected by poison cannot sprint? That's so weird. Oh no! Oh, what? Increases the duration of poison applied to enemies by 5 seconds?
There you go.
What? That's kind of incredible. So anyway, I'm just gonna shoot for, did you miss Swoter? No. You haven't missed Swoter. I just decided to change up the order today because I'm super excited about the Cyberpunk. No, yeah.
This Cyberpunk is.
That's right. Oh. You watch your mouth about my mother. Just because she's as tall as a poodle doesn't mean she's a bitch. She's very short. Very, very short. She's 4'6", 4'7". She's a little lady. The poison. Poison from Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Cusco's poison. Poison especially made for Cusco. That
Yeah,
poison.
she really is that short. She's that shoddy you hear so much about in the rap songs. Oh, there are so many of them. I don't like it. I tells my dad he was 5'10" at his peak. Probably 5'9", 5'8" right now though. I think you're far enough away I can blow you up. Alright, he didn't die. That's oh, he did die. Perfect. That was a stealth kill. You saw it. You all saw it.
A saint.
Like a melody in your head. Retro. My god.
Mm-hmm. Nah, every day.
Dude, it's like my iPod is stuck on replay. Timeless lyrics! That guy's like, I don't care enough. I don't get paid enough for this. Probably a good one to ask. How close or practical is growing organ replacement? For you? Nah. Caldwell.
We haven't invented a clone island yet, so.
Yeah, I don't presume, I suppose, to know your financial status. But, I have to assume that if you're watching Twitch, you're probably not, you know, a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
And,
I have no.
if you are, you know, good for you, but even, like, being a technical multi-millionaire, like, I have $2 million, it's technically a multi-million. It's probably still not super practical.
Looking for new pancreas.
Well,
hello, Sarah.
Meow meow.
how you doing, baby?
Meow.
You are now a sentinel.
Lady Brilliant? Oh my god.
What up?
Thank you. You're rich? Are you, Deluxe? That's a... something that nobody can verify. Okay. So, Lady B, can we get some... Oh, you did it! Oh my god, D-Beck. D-Beck, you've been on point with those. Thank you. I don't know, man. I feel like we gotta take this guy out. He's gonna become a hassle. Rich in spirit.
Yeah.
There we go. That makes... That's... I get that. Dude, don't see me. You don't want to. It's a stealthy kill?
Sit tight. Coming for you.
Uh-huh.
You can buy the tacos? My god. Well, Sarah already bought tacos. Or at least burritos.
Rich in
Look at
skin
this guy.
cells. There you go.
Doesn't even know.
Dude, I'm about to make a burrito right now, actually.
Oh, hell yeah. Man, I'm getting strong, but I'm not strong enough to, like, walk out there like a fucking completely unmitigated badass yet.
We won't even torture you.
You know,
So I'm kind of stuck just like, oh.
you can't walk into the club like a G6.
Wow. Andrew, no. Feeling so fly like a G6, come on. I can't wait till I'm a real boy and I can hack through walls. Is that right?
You start
right.
poisoning Rubits.
Yeah. Gotta poison those Rubits. Oh, I got died. That's brilliant. Do you have mantis blades? Don't have mantis blades. Don't do that. DM says you're gonna die. Roll a d6. You know, that's That's how some people do them. I can finally see landmines. Calm down.
Just
Whoa.
because he can see them does not mean he will see them.
Let's walk it back. Too far. What are we doing? I can't. I killed everyone. I can't see where they are. Can I
That's
ping a
totally
dead
fair.
body?
Every time G6 comes on, I hear D6 instead.
Really? D6? Yeah, dude. I do hear what you're saying now, by the way. I didn't hear it at first. The M says you're gonna die. Roll a D6. Okay, yeah, no, it's pretty. I get it. The cadence isn't. It's not 100%, but I feel you. I get it. Oh, somebody found a body. That's encouraging. Where though? You know? You're the special lady. Come here, Sheila. We need to have special time talk. All my stuff is non-lethal. Hello? I love the slow motion peer out.
You just gotta walk up there and explain to them that the disease you're gonna give them is, you know, fine.
It's non-lethal.
No.
Oh my god, this person found the body. Whoa. I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, okay. You weren't strong enough. Oh. It's a Rubit. Alright. So...
You're here. I know you are.
yeah, okay. We all know things, you know? Oh, are you a camera? Oh, I'm gonna get in that camera. I'm gonna get in that camera. Why can't I get in that camera? Bro, let me inside you. Homie, let me in.
Be a bro, let me in.
Maybe somebody's in it? Maybe this camera's already in a committed cyber relationship? Gotta get my pang on.
I don't know if that's true. Everybody knows that cameras are whores.
You did? Yeah, you did. Like right now, using a lot of short circuit, but the job is complete. I killed everyone? No. Oh my god, bro. That's so excellent. Wow.
I see what you did there.
Save and watch for more mines. Good advice. Alright, fine. Is that what you wanted to hear? That's really good advice and I'm going to follow it. There, how's that? Yeah, it's... get out of here. Go. Oh, boy. None of this is as cool as my goofy ass visor. Oh my god, another one? Way worse, but you know. Nowhere is safe for baby boy. We're breaking down all of our shoes, you know. Alright. Oh. Crafting went up. Hell yeah, brother. Does that mean we got a, No point. No point. Okay, fine. No point. Okay. So our next move, though, I kind of want to plan this out. This is obviously super duper good. This is also really, really good. But here we go. Can you ask why I look extra red tonight? I don't know. It might be the contrast from the game. It's got a lot of red tones to it. Sarah, do I look more red in person tonight?
I thought you looked okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Seems kind of strange to have cosmetics in a game. I know, I agree. Could be. Could be. I don't know. I haven't made any changes. No adjustments. Uploading 3 or more daemons to the same breach protocol. That's so good. God damn, it's good. The one that I really, really want is like this one right here. Level 18. This is so fucking overpowered. It's ridiculous, man. This one right here automatically uploads the first daemon in the list. Holy shit. The trait below the camera icon. Is that a power glove? I think it's just a tech thing. I mean, it's supposed to be in the tech tree, so I don't really know. Not sure. Dude, and this is insane. Like this right here upgrades the mass vulnerability demon, causing enemies in the network to take 30% more damage from quick hacks. They're all quick hacks. What the fuck are you talking about? I know that you could switch to a rifle and shoot somebody, but that's not what we're talking about here. Christ. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's so good. The cost of your next quick, it's just insane. It's just insane. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna save right here, and I'm gonna go here. Could be he had more skin tones. It's just this shirt. I kind of need new clothes, honestly. It's been like 4 or 5 years since I bought clothes. And so these are kind of wearing out. The buttons don't keep the same or the correct position anymore. Already looted you. I think there's somebody up here to loot. I don't think she fell down. That might have been... No. We good. Ooh. Light. Can I wear that right now? Is that one of these? It is. Obviously, I'm wearing this suit under this amazing crop top. Sarah, what are those called? The ombre? Is that right?
What?
When you have like the gliding colors into the other colors?
Yes.
Ombre.
So it's only ombre if it's a darker version of the color going to a lighter version. Otherwise,
Okay.
it's just a gradient.
So, Sarah, how is this? Is this ombre? Pink into purple?
That is into purple. That could be ombre, but it looks more blue than purple.
All right, well, could be blue. I'm not colorblind though. That's kind of nice. That's kind of you know, humble flex. Oh. Okay. These are all pills. They're making pills here. Okay.
Can I help you, little dog?
That's why there were so many. This is where they package everything up. Gotta get that green. Okay, so I think we're good here. We're all done. I don't think there's... Oh, what are you? What the hell are you?
Okay, get off. Get off. Get off. Get off. You're putting your elbows into my soft bits.
Is this the... There's like a... I don't know what that was. On the map, there's like a red... It's really weird. I don't know what that was. That was really weird. There was like a big ass like red marker. I've never seen that. Oh, there we go. I knew there was a legendary drop somewhere. It's probably just components off one of the rivets. Yeah, or not. Holy shit. Another legendary crafting schematic?
Hell yeah.
God damn it. So let's check this out. We got a cap that we throw to the side. All right. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. I didn't mean to drop that. I wanted to destroy it. What the fluff's up, friends? Lindoa, hello.
What
Can we get
up?
an exclamation point, Lindoa? There it is. D-Beck, thank you. On point. Let's go check out the river. I'm super curious what he's selling. What is he selling? What is he selling? Everything is so far away out here. Lindoa, we're just playing some Cyberpunk here. I'm having a good time. How are you? What's going on? Alright. I should go up the second water tower? Oh, really? I missed the mine misstep. People, please. I'm carring here. Is that like this one? This is the second water tower?
I don't know how you do it, man.
Oh, yeah? Oh, this is the first one.
Stand driving in this game.
Dude, what's really crazy, they actually changed some of it. I'm gonna save.
The new game I just recently started. I was playing a Nomad, and you start off like driving around the desert, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this sucks."
Yeah, it does. It's not great, but they made it better than it was, because it was the worst I've ever played. Oh my god. Well, there was stuff up here. Not bad, not bad. There was stuff. There was technically stuff. Hello. Oh. Sarah, how were your crunch wraps?
They were delicious.
As usual.
Very good.
Yeah.
Was there any problem getting my side of the order?
No. It was easy.
Hell yes. Alright, so the Ripper Dock is right there. Oh, that must have been that weird walkway. What a weird, what the, this seriously reminds me of driving in Seattle. Like when you're in Seattle, one of the weirdest things in the world is like they had like a city and it was Seattle and they're like, oh Christ no. But they had like a city and they're like, okay, this is fine. This is fine. We have a city. And then they were like, but we need a new city. And like, do we tear down the old city? No. No. Who has the time and the money?
We're just gonna move everything up one level.
We're just gonna build a city on the city. Yeah. Really, really great
Well,
strat.
to be fair, there was a mass flood or a huge mudslide that caused it.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're like, that was when they were like, dude, fuck building a new city. Let's just pretend like the second floor of every building in the city is the first floor.
Mm-hmm. By the way, am I the only one that thinks that this lady might have it all figured out? She looks relatively happy. She's here by choice. She's scratching her cooch, man spreading. I think she knows what she's doing. This lady might have it all figured out, and maybe a little crabs. I don't know. I'm just saying, that looked like a pretty rigorous scratch. Let's see what you have.
Let's see what's good.
Take your pick.
Let's go. Oh yeah, I needed to move out some of these. No.
All right, Louis.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah.
So, for the burrito I had earlier today, I used scorpion pepper hot sauce. Do I escalate it up to ghost pepper, or do I stick with scorpion pepper?
Well, how recovered are you from the hospital? I mean, are you ready to go back in? What's going on?
I handled the scorpion pepper all right.
Okay. Okay. This is pretty exciting. When your Cyberdex RAM reaches 2, instantly free 20% of it. Cooldown is 4 minutes. That's tough. That's really tough, man. Oh boy.
Use both. Yes, that way the two of them will kind of meet or hit a medium in between, right? That's how that works.
Yeah. That's how it works. That's how that works. That's a fact. Oh.
Yeah, cancel the hotness out. Yeah.
So it's just the hotness that was. It's the delta hotness between them. Nice.
Yeah. The only thing left over will be the difference between the ghost pepper and the scorpion pepper.
Yeah, you got that awesome delta hotness hack.
Yeah.
All right, so that was utterly disappointing. Hello. How are we? Hello. Hello. People just leaving their fucking, used inhalers all around. Dude, that's free inhalers. That's free inhalers, bro.
You can't just leave this shit laying around. You gotta collect that shit,
Those are free inhalers. Dog, what are you doing?
Think about all the drugs you could do.
Oh my god. What
Those
if
free inhalers laying on the
you
ground.
could think about it. What if it was Jet, bro?
Dude, what if it was skooma?
Oh. Maybe, dude. Scotty, you're talking nonsense right now. Nonsense. So I think I'm gonna go. Boy, do I not like any of this. I just need a.
The map in Cyberpunk is very busy.
It's so busy, and then also like not in the right places, and it's like. I'm gonna fast travel here, then I'm gonna bring my car, and then I'm gonna go over the.
Can only imagine the amount of tin cans and coffee cups in Fallout 4. Dude. Bruv.
Yeah. More than 4.
Mm-hmm.
I was going over my my time. Apparently in Fallout 4, I'm at 1,277 hours. Fallout 4.
I know what I'm at.
Hello? That's the one. Let's go.
Oh, that's right. I haven't really played a lot of Fallout 4 on my Steam version.
Ooh.
According to this, I have played Fallout 4 for 73.3 hours. And I've only got 19 of the 84 achievements. I'm sure that's accurate.
That's probably true. That's probably lifelong true.
Ah, yes, of course. 85 hours, 85.3 hours on Fallout 76.
I don't think that's true.
That seems also true.
Chaz,
I logged in yesterday because I was thinking about I was gonna play it and then realized my vision still sucks too much. And my main character on there is level 300, so I'm sure that's true.
Yeah, probably. You know what it was? Your vision's probably just not good enough to see what's going on.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is. Poop. Poop. Oh boy, this is just a bunch of poop.
Or shit angles.
Bro, don't be up there. What are you doing up there? Look at this guy. Why?
What?
Huh?
That's funny.
What?
For Skyrim, I'm apparently at 7 minutes.
Well, and that's accurate, though.
Yeah. Apparently, Special Edition has an update. That's fun.
Come on. I don't need to see a lot of them. I just need to see enough of them. Come on. Let me see him. Come on.
What was the game John always wanted us to play? There it is, War Thunder.
How many minutes?
14 minutes.
14?
With the tanks?
I got through the tutorial.
I think now's as good a time as any to pick it back up.
Yeah.
Nah, it's right where I want it to be. It exists in my Steam library, and he hates me for it, so...
I think it's the best thing possible.
And he has to look at how you've only spent 15 minutes playing it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and like I imagine like you're gonna like sign in one day just to see like you can't get a hold of him or something.
Just to
And
check
so-
in, yeah.
Well, like you can't get a hold of him, and so you're just like, what the fuck? Why wouldn't he answer his phone? Then you sign into
Yeah.
you sign into War Thunder, and he's like, oh dude, you're playing, and you're like, why wouldn't you answer your phone? And he's like, oh.
Yeah, we have a friend John, who's obsessed with War Thunder, and he constantly wants to get us, or like, tries to get us to play it with him. And so finally, it's free, so I just downloaded it and did the tutorial, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm done with the game, and then stopped, and he's like, what the fuck?
I think
he has thousands of hours playing.
yeah, he does. It's a lot. There was like a several month period he didn't have a job, and he didn't have like he had just like gone through like a breakup, and so he wasn't like he had kind of closed off, and like you do some introspection. I'm not bragging on him for that. That's just something you do that. And like he did nothing for like 4 months. Bro, you came from fucking where? Get out of town. You're just running up the fucking street? I see you. Okay. Anyway.
Under heavy fire! Stay with me!
Dude, I'm actually kind of surprised I only have 11 hours on tabs.
Dude, where are these goons coming from? Get out of
Your
here,
butt.
goon.
Oh, got him.
Get what you deserve!
Fucking goon, go away.
What the fuck?
Have 88 and a half hours on Phasmophobia.
Really?
Nice!
Was
Yeah,
it all waiting for one ghost?
Probably.
Nice.
Do you want to play more Phasmophobia?
At
Maybe
some
they've
point,
added
yeah.
some. They've added some new ghosts.
I think they have.
Squirt.
I don't know. Have they come out with the update where we can customize shit to make it like different difficulties?
Not yet. I think that's maybe next month.
Yeah.
I did it!
'Cause I feel like being able to up the difficulty without like losing a bunch of the fucking equipment we have is probably gonna be.
I agree completely.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be a lot of fun because you can still be the investigator that we want to be, without like playing blind
Getting
and
our
waiting
ass
an hour.
kicked.
Well, because you have
Yeah.
to wait so long to get what you need. I would rather play on a harder difficulty without, fewer, tools of deduction.
Yeah.
Crafting spec for the Unity. Fuck yeah, Sea King. And all the classics. Okay. Wow, a lot of high units. Really. So friendly.
Would you say that you know all the classics? Every line?
Yeah. Yes, that's true.
Good to hear.
Are unhistorically good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Not as much time in the Dishonored series as I thought I'd have. Oh wait, how long do you think I've played Company of Heroes 2?
Weirdly enough, quite a bit. I'm gonna go with 180 hours.
I was gonna say 106.
You're pretty close, Louis.
How many?
213.
Oh yeah. I'm
lot of
feeling good with
hours.
that one. My thoughts on Edge Runners. Okay.
Oh wow.
Hear me out. Okay.
You said 180 hours for Company of Heroes 2?
I did.
Company of Heroes 1 is 186.
Oh yeah.
Hey!
Okay, so hear me out. Thoughts on Edge Runner. It is cliche and really lazy. I'm sorry. I really wanted to like it. I really, really wanted to like it. Man, I really, really, really wanted to like it. I showed Sarah, who loves anime, my wife over here, I showed her Edge Runners. We got to the first episode, and I started to ask her, I was like, so, how did you? And she cut me off with the word no. I don't...
Basket of pups, I will meet you in game. I'm signing in now.
I really, really wanted to like it. If you like it, tell me why. Maybe that'll convince me. And I'm serious. I want to like it. But I wasn't surprised one time. There was nothing surprising whatsoever. There were no twists that weren't forecasted. Every single character's motivation was shallow. Oh, what about the history of this? Yeah, you know what helps that? Communication. Like an adult. I don't know. There's only so much reality that I can suspend at one time. I really, 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 really wanted to like it. In fact, it didn't even have to be good for me to probably say that I really liked it. I probably would have come out here and been like, oh, I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. If it was even like a C. If it was a C, I probably would have come out here shilling it like it was my job. But if I'm being honest with you, I thought it performed D. D. Man, I wish that wasn't true. And I feel bad because it's another swing and a whiff.
And boy, does he love the D.
Oh, so much. I'm sorry, Cosmic. I hope that wasn't, I hope you weren't like, well, I'm hurt. Man, I really wanted it to be good. I'm also not a fan of, I feel like whenever you have like full nude women. Like you get one, you get two, like shots of like a woman fully nude, and you're like, okay, there's plot that supports this, I guess, so that's fine. But if like you have like scene after scene after scene of titties, you're kind of like, okay.
Alright.
Okay. I don't know. We must return here. I'm getting weird vibes that I've been here like on multiple missions. I think we get a doctor from here later or something. I don't know. Oh, some bad guys. Yeah, there's also some hackable points up there too. Haven't seen it, but you're sure the plot is... The plot really demanded it. Would you be surprised right now if I told you that it did? And you're like, well, you have to be naked to properly cool down when you're doing an ice dive for hacking. Yeah, okay. Technically. It's... I don't know. Ooh, what? Ooh, what? Rude. Let me get my trash on, bro. Thank you, dog. Hello? I see that there's a... Oh, it's up there. Oh, interesting. Can I get up there? Oh, come on. Thank you. I was gonna say you can make that V. You can do a pull-up. I've seen it. Yeah. Basket of Pup says, Sarah, heard the good news. Not about Sense promotion. Meh. Heard you were getting crunch wraps.
That was a true story, and I ate them.
Yeah. Really nice.
Now I have finished eating them.
For me, it seems desperate. If somebody's putting a lot of tits in, it's like, oh, we didn't have a lot to like go on here, so we used tits instead. Big plot.
I did.
Yeah.
I meow-meowed them.
Like,
Or the
Game of
people
Thrones
that
kinda
made
did
the
that for a
show.
while.
Yes.
Saw like the trailer with the girl and her tits, and we're like, oh, there's just tits in this. And then that's why there was so much tits.
That's the reason that I don't care for it. If I'm being honest with you, I think tits are wonderful. I do. But it seems desperate if they're like, we don't have anything else to show you. Tits. There are other places to
Beef
go for
crunch
tits.
wraps. You took away their shredded chicken and just have the weird spongy chicken cubes.
What the fuck is this? I didn't notice this before. Alright. Yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Arm, bro. Alright. Alright. Good time. Shredded is the fave.
Because Taco Bell hates everyone.
That's actually a hashtag true fact. Dude, look at this. Quick hack upload time reduction. I'm sorry, beautiful visor. I have to get rid of you. Quick hack upload reduction? That's a mod you can have? What the shit? No way. No way. No way, bro. Alright. What else is out here? We need more. More missions. My phone vibrating. Why? It's too late for phone vibrating. An arms dealership? Well said. Okay, So I think that's actually probably a good spot for Cyberpunk. What do you guys think? Maybe not. I want to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. The Mexican pizza's back? Whoa.
Yeah, it is.
Whoa.
I saw. I paused this Sailor Moon episode,
Yeah?
and it was actually like zoomed in on her chest for some reason because she's in her princess outfit. And so I closed out SWOTR and I was like, oh.
No, I think I'll be in SWOTR. I'm gonna probably do some leveling at the least. We gotta continue our Jedi Knight storyline. It's beautiful. Oh, yeah. All right. So, you're really hating that car, or heating that car, before you hear it. You do enjoy Cyberpunk, so do I. The jiggle physics. Yeah. It's alright.
Yeah, fuck that stoplight.
Well, in due time. Actually, that would be a really good name for a bar. Jiggle Physics? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Cyberpunk is fine now. Helps if you can use a nice rig to beautify it, I personally think, but you know, it's definitely fine now. We've had some hilarious little bugs, but it wasn't anything to like that a reload of a save couldn't fix. Jesus Christ. Well, this is gonna be unpleasant. I thought I hacked that guy. What? How did that guy explode? Alright.
I'll
Bro,
be your
come on.
friend.
Wait, that guy's gonna be my friend. We shouldn't kill that
Let
guy.
the fun begin.
He even said so.
You scared now?
Come on now. Oh no, it's nothing. The bugs we've had were nothing. You get these on any kind of a first person. It wasn't a big deal. This was like when you meet a seam and then you goof off too hard, you fall through the world. That happened one time, and that happens. You can do that in Skyrim. I've done that in SWOTR. I've done that just about every game with a lot going on has that option. That's just a thing that happens. It wasn't a big deal. All right. Well, okay.
Welcome to the clan, warrior.
Yo, a little sus, I'll say. How you doing? Welcome in. Well, well, well. My 4K monitor shows up on Tuesday, so that might actually change the resolution of the stream. Maybe. Because we do a screen capture here from the stream. So it's 1080p right now. might actually be bumped up to a 4K.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
going to be interesting. I guess we'll go over there. It's a big change. Yeah.
SWOT will be looking different.
Yeah, SWOTer's going to look fantastic.
Your windows are going to be weirdly smaller.
I know. I'm actually super looking forward to that. I hate how big they are in 7.x. They're too big. Oh, alright, what's going on, guys? Wait, are you guys in the same...
What up, sub?
What's up, what's going
Who
on?
would have thought?
So he was running from something pretty fast, I'm thinking. Oh god, it's Regina Jones.
V, something in Northside just erupted, and apparently it's got Maelstromers hauling ass out of there.
What was he running
See
from?
what's going on exactly, and let me know.
Oh, okay, here we go. Really? Wow, Regina Jones calls you. It's time for some poo pants. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay. It's gonna be 16 by 9. I've done ultra wide and I've done curved, and I don't care for either. I get it. I get that people love them. I can see the appeal if you're editing. If you're doing ultra wide and editing, I can see the appeal. I've done 3 32-inch curved monitors, so they actually gave me a pretty wide and a pretty good arc. That was pretty neat. Liked that. I've done an ultra wide. I've done standard. Like right now, I have a kind of a weird bastardization. I have like a 32 curved, and I have a 4K monitor, 32, 28. I don't remember. Vertical over here. It's great. But I'm gonna go with the 16 by 9 right here. Ooh, really, D-Back? I haven't seen it. Gotta watch that. I'm gonna go with the 4K standard here, and then the 4K to the side vertical. With like the normal like Twitch thing. You've seen it. You've seen it. How everybody does it. It's for my desk and my likings, I like it better. Okay. I hope I answered the question well. I don't know. I haven't had to answer that. Hello? 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 I found a scout. I found, I believe, the guy. Okay. That's very doable. Once he, huh?
You posted the trailer in Discord.
Yeah. Is that homie? I think it is.
Hopefully something will happen this season of Bad Batch.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool? My God. Well, Sub, we'll see you, man. We'll see you tomorrow. 8 Christ. 7. God. He doesn't know where I am. What a gremlin. No, Batman. Come on. See you, Cosmic. Or maybe you're saying see to me. I don't know. Or maybe to Sub. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
I think just something.
It could be to Sub. Goodbye, Sub. Rude. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? That was wild. Was that like flashbang? Oh, to sub. Okay, gotcha. Hello? What? Come on. Don't be
I
that
do
guy.
vaguely remember this Cyber Psycho.
I
don't
do
know
not.
why.
Hello? He's right here. This is bad. Oh boy.
La mejor parte del día.
No. No. I got him, but did he die? What if he's fine?
He's only on fire. He might not be dead.
What? What?
Everything is non-lethal in Cyberpunk if you want it to be.
Oh no, I'm not seeing a red marker. He's dead! Look.
Regina's not gonna be happy.
I already killed one though, so...
Okay, she'll get over it.
Alright, got him.
I love that the mission, you either keep all of them alive or it doesn't matter.
Yo, you're fucked. It's like... Oh, and you can't call her. V. I don't want to talk about it.
See you around.
Talk to you later.
Bye, V.
I need to
Remember,
text
the
you.
media lies.
Oh, thanks, Regina. Alright. Open the messages. Victor. Come on, Vic. I feel like I owe you a bajillion eddies already. No way I can accept another gift. Okay, we're gonna go over here to Regina Jones. Come on, Regina. I Regina, but you can't be doing that. Oh god, that was Lieutenant Mower. Damn. Who was that? That was the dude who does Stamper. Or no, it was Oni Cartoons. Right? Which one? Yeah, she wasn't happy. She's like, here's the money. Anyway, I hope the eddies serve you well or whatever. I guess, you know, you couldn't do what I asked and not kill the Cyber Psycho. You know, the guys that they send Max Tac teams after to stop. I just kind of wish that you'd been able to subdue him peacefully. Regina, what do you want me to do? Pour molasses on him? If I had that much molasses, I would. If she was competent, she would do it herself. How's that sound?
Should have given him a Chinese finger trap.
Yeah.
He'd
Those
subdue
who
himself.
don't do fix. Those who can't do fix. There we go. I honestly don't have any problem with Regina Jones. I just feel, you know, I just feel like her aggression toward us not being able to pull off the next to impossible in the real, it's a video game, we can do it. But in like the real situation that this is supposed to be for her, in her NPC land, there's no fucking way you can pull that off.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, it's, ugh. I don't like this. How many?
Really, I got it.
Did you?
Start the middle BD. Go in dead center, then go down, then left, then up.
This BD? I can't go down. I have to start at the horizontal line.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yeah. I can't, like, because so I have to start here.
Yeah.
Which means that I can't do the first one right away, which means I'd have to do the second one. For that to happen, I actually have to put in a buffer, which is going to be kind of dumb.
I forgot you have to start on the top row.
I think that's the move. No. This is so dumb. Got it. Woo! Okay. Are there EMP grenades? Yes, yes there are. What is the code I'm doing? Those are, so if we look at it like, well, I can't really show you right now, sorry. I don't know, is there anything else to hack? No. Those are the kind of like, that's the, if we go to the character thing, we go to the intelligence, there's this breach protocol. It's this way of like hacking into, because they don't always work, and there are a limited number of them. The thing that killed him was a dot that was placed on him by my rifle. I would have been able to keep him alive if I hadn't pulled out my rifle. I panicked because it was a cyber psycho coming around a corner in a very tight area, so I shot instead of letting my dots that I had placed on him kill him or take him down. Both my dots were non-lethal until I pulled out my rifle, which has a fire dot. That's what killed him. But these right here, this is breach protocol, and all these different things are different hacks that you can kind of push into their cyberware to make it easier for you, or to have different effects when you go to hack them. Oh, definitely. Oh yeah, absolutely my fault. For sure. No question. What is this? Am I like, is this Jesus.
What now?
Make decisions!
Yeah.
Соберись, а то все подохнем!
Oh no, no. I'll walk you through it next time. It's actually a huge pain in the ass because as much as it's not complicated, it's not explained. Holy shit. Fucking what was that? And so I don't feel like they do a very good job breaking it down. And you kind of have to just like play the game to figure it out. And, you know, I watched videos explaining because I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I didn't feel like I was getting it. And so I watched videos people made explaining it. And I was like, oh yeah, let's see if somebody can teach me how to do it. And the answer is no. I didn't see a single video that was like actually helpful. Everyone was either lying about knowing what they were doing, wrong, or explained it in a very convoluted way. But I'll break it down for you. I don't even think that was like a mission. I just kind of like fucked those guys up. They had like somebody held hostage. I don't know what that was about. Ooh, a quench. I'll put another quench in. Oh, the whole shebang. Thank you, Cup. How you doing, man? What's going on? What's the word, Cubby? What's the word? How you doing? How's tonight doing? For the craziest Cuppy I know. Oh! Oh, you an amazing night? You and me both, brother. You and me both. What's going on, man? Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Oh shit! That's excellent, man. Were you at the PIR? I had a great workout too. Hell yeah, brother. You have this image of the scent of a sentient mug. And it's so hot. Oh! Very nice. 8. Wow. 16.5. God damn. God damn. Well done. Well done. Congratulations, man. I got a promotion. That was part of my day. I don't want to say the other thing. I feel like I've said it too much. I feel like I've said it every 5 seconds. Ooh. I had a great workout. That was one. Time to sell. Oh shit. So. That's true. That's true. Oh, maybe. I don't know. It really depends. I'm trying to work 3 jobs now. Not really. I mean, that's a gross exaggeration. I'm not really. Oh, cool. Look at all these pants. But basically, everyone in my house is invited, so it's Sarah and I. Fuck yeah, man. That's really nice of you. Thank you. Look at all these scopas. Who even needs all these scopas? I really wish that there was.
I'm imagining how well Cricket would handle being there.
Yeah, at the PIR.
Yeah.
Pretty well, I imagine. He strikes me as one of those low stress animals.
Yeah. The kind that doesn't freak out at loud noises all the time.
Sonic Shock. This is the one I was thinking of. So this is Short Circuit, non-lethal. Sonic Shock. Oh, okay. Just, I have multiple Sonic Shocks. And weapon glitches.
Oh. Oh my god, you guys.
Yeah.
It's time for the birth of my children.
That sounds gross.
I got 8 of them on the way. Come here, Follow Shelter.
Follow Shelter. Okay, yeah. We all know what you're talking about, and that's so good. Okay. Wow. Yuck. Okay, so we got, I thought I could, it's probably just because I was, hello. Probably just because I was looking at, I was probably looking at combat or something. Okay. Allows you to see precise. Nobody cares about that. Okay. Wait, what? I have to have the smart for both those? For all 3 of those. Whatever. Whatever, dog. Nobody cares. Andrew, is your wife a hamster? Asks Pups. I'm sure very jealous that you didn't look to Pups instead.
As the overseer of this vault, All the women here are my wives, apparently.
Okay, so the way this works is like this. You have an enemy, and we go to the breach protocol. As you can see it there, breaks through enemy ice. That's it's an acronym. I don't remember what it means. It's basically the internal security for their cyberware, making all nearby enemies and devices connected to the network more vulnerable to quick hacks, potentially. Now, we select it. I have currently set up 2 different sequences, 2 different demons they're called. This one is the Ice Pig Demon. In its current state, reduces quick hack cost by 1 RAM. Sweet, makes my attacks that I use cheaper. Mass vulnerability makes them more susceptible to damage. Now, they each have a code if I want to complete them. 55 1C and 1C 55. This is the easiest goddamn breach I've seen, and it's probably the last time we're going to see something this easy. So the game is going to be getting harder. So, we have these corresponding numbers here, and you'll see that there's a horizontal track and there's a vertical track. It goes horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, and you can never repeat the same number. What this means is that I have to try and plan, because I only have 63 seconds once I start, and you can adjust this, that's why it's a weird number. You can do things and add things to your build to make this better. But, like right now, I'm going to be in the horizontal, and then it's going to go vertical. Then it's going to go horizontal and vertical. So if I plan this out, I can go 55, and then down here to the 1C, which will at that time, because of where I'm at in this sequence, actually count for both of these 1Cs. I can go 55, 1C, and then it's going to be horizontal again. I'm going to be over here at this 55, and I'll have sealed the deal. Again, this was super easy. So in practice, we have that first 55. We have the 1C. You can see it's going to double up both these, 1C. And then over for the final 55, I installed both of the breaches, Ice Pick, and the Mass Vulnerability. Exit interface. Now it's going to upload to all the enemies. They're now more vulnerable, and it's cheaper to hack on those enemies. I can now use ping to find out where they are. That's called a quick hack. The attacks that I have, that I use here are... What in the fuck is that? Oh, that's a... Ooh, we can use that after this. Nice. And look at this guy. Lone goddamn ranger. Good night. I'm gonna go to you. You go to Contagion. Yeah. So these are quick hacks. These are attacks that I'm using. I got lucky. I killed the person who was looking for me, or knocked out. Sweet, did it again. Okay. Three times in a row, that is lucky. I'm just sneaking around. You know.
Watch out, someone's lurking.
Someone's lurking? Is that what he said? Someone's lurking? Alright. Okay, now they're all dead. So, I mentioned before, this turns into a fucking mess. This is still very, very weak. Some of them are, so if somebody sees their friend having a problem, yeah. But if you pick somebody off and you take them down without anybody seeing them, no. If you're using a quiet one like Shock, because it's all internal. But if you use something like Contagion that spreads to other people, you're probably gonna have some problems. Because they're gonna notice. They're gonna start taking dot damage, and they're like, "What is this?" And people tend to notice that. Yes, they do. Yeah. And also, they see bodies when they should in this game. They just do, and it's pretty annoying, actually. Stop. So, here's another thing. So, just like we had that, the situation with the, breach protocol, where we hacked, we can also hack into some interfaces for a chance to get special items, crafting materials, other things like that. They will go on alert, but they will still not attack you as long as they don't see you. Yes, that's right. Correct. And there are 3 different tiers you can get when you're hacking into a terminal like this. The 3rd is the best. So you definitely want to get the 3rd if you're only going to get 1. But as we get more buffers, we want to shoot for. I did! Okay, one more time. One more time. Quench, thank you, Darth Naps. I need it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So, there are a grid of numbers here. These are what I will select to try and make these sequences match. If I fuck up or I run out of options, I'm out of luck. When I'm doing when I'm performing it on a person, it's called breach protocol. It's basically hacking. You're like hacking in. And so if we do this last one here, it's 55, 1C, 55. I only have 63 seconds when I start. So, thank you for them biddies. I love it when people show me their biddies. But, you're already diploma as a hacker? All right. This is one of the most annoying things. I couldn't find a video online to save my life, and nobody explained it very well. But we want to try and find a way to basically complete these. I want to do all 3. So how are we going to do that? Well, what's really nice is that the first 2 here line up with this, so in completing this one, we're going to get the first. So that's 2 down. Great. We can only choose 6 numbers out of this grid. But we have to do a lot of planning because we only have just about a minute to solve this once we click our first number. So right here, 55, 1C, 55, it starts horizontal, then it goes vertical, then it goes horizontal, then it goes vertical, and you can never choose the same number twice. So we know that when I start this, I can use this and come down here. Then I can come over to here. And that'll be the best option. Because, and I'll walk you through it. Again, keep an eye on these 2 because they're going to complete at the same time because they have overlapping numbers, right? So, 55, 1C, you'll also see my time is counting down here. We need a 55, but which 55 do we choose? If we're going to try and complete this one too, we want it to match up. So we're going to choose this 55 because we can then go to this E9 and then this 55. So, 55, E9, 55. Done. I hope that made sense. Honest to God, there's...
You are now a sentinel.
You didn't know what... Oh! Thank you. I appreciate that, Biohazard. Hell yeah. You don't know what you just did. Well, apparently you just subbed, so thank you. 7 months. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's how you do it, though. I hope that makes sense. Honest to Christ, I would say that's probably a better explanation that exists online. And I don't mean to, I'm just not bragging. It's just that, like, for whatever reason, oh, and you know, there's actually more to it than that, because when you get into, you can kind of fuck it up. And so it's, yeah. Anyway. Well, we'll bump into that, and I'll explain what's going on with those when we get into those. There are also impossible scenarios. You can't get all of them sometimes. 2 hours, 43 minutes. Jesus. Doesn't feel like it. My God. I just really enjoy this game. it just went by. Holy shit, I don't want to go out there. Once we do, we'll discover a fast travel out there and make it a lot easier to get back. Also make it easier to get back out there in the future. So great. One thing they did, they increased the number of fast travel points in this game by about 3 times. That was so fucking necessary, I can't even tell you. Yeah, we have to go out there to find something. Andrew, how are you doing?
I'm doing alright.
Cuppy was asking.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm getting better.
First person is, I think, the only way to play, yeah. Which, I agree with you. You mentioned that they have, like, all these interesting cosmetic options. Cuppy's glad to hear that. And like, you can't ever see your character. It's kind of dumb. I mean, it's a Cyberpunk. I want to see my super fancy, high-tech, nanowire-wielding gymnast chick sprinting around in slow motion. I want to see that. Oh god. Oh my god. I just about shaved that cop. Okay, well, he's good. He's fine. He's fine. Holy cow. Oh, these guys. What a bunch of weirdos all the way out here in the middle of fucking nowhere. I've arrived. This car shows up, comes to a screeching halt right outside. What do you think that is? Nah, I wouldn't worry about it. Alright, so here we go.
Probably nothing.
Probably nothing. This is the breach protocol. So I mentioned, just like last time, that was on a data mine, so we were using it on a terminal to get stuff. Cool. This is actually using it on a person to use what are called demons, which have different effects depending on the one you're using. So this one right here, this is the ice pick. It basically just makes it so it's cheaper to use my attacks. This is the mass vulnerability. It makes them weaker to my attacks. Ideally, you want both, and you can get many more. But these are the two I've put time into. But as you can see, we don't really have any overlap on this one, which means we need at least 5 selections, which means we really can't fuck around on this one. So we have a BD, we have a 1C, and we have a 55. Well, I can see that. But I don't like it. I don't like it. So we need to start here if we're gonna get it, unless it's gonna be like precision work.
You got it.
Yeah. Okay.
You see it?
Yeah. So if we go here, we can come down to this 1C because that's the next one. We're gonna go to this one first, right?
Oh. Yeah.
We go down to this one, and then we can finish here. We'll hit this E9 down here, and then this E9 right here. That's going to allow us to go BD, 1C, 55, E9, E9. It's going to take us through all 5, and because it's vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, and you can't repeat, you have to plan it out too, because again, this 63 seconds seems like a lot, but if I were to start and be like, what? Yes, that's true. That's true. So if you really don't like it, you can always do that. That's a really good point. Thank you. That's very true. Did you have a different way of solving it, Andrew?
Nope, that was it.
Okay, yeah. And usually there are other ways. Like, normally, you know, especially with some of the ones where it's only 5 numbers, it's not, you know, it's fine. I pinged the radio? I guess that works. Wow, that guy's sleeping. Well, they do give you limited time. I've put perks into making it last longer. So this guy's on his own. We give him. I just gave contagion to a lamp. What the fuck? We're gonna use.
Yeah, make that lamp sick.
There we go. Another short circuit. So I wiped him out, but none of his friends saw. They're all too far away. So there we go. That's one way it can be used to like stealthily take guys out. None of his friends saw it. Now if they go and they oh, come on. I am trying. Oh my god. Bro, you made me go into your gross camp. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I have to use ping again? Ew. Whoops. I used contagion. Okay, that was on me. That was on me. That was on me. That was on me. That was my bad.
That's a good point, Biohazard. Lamps in Night City probably already are contagious.
Yeah, just about everything you can get, they have. Dude, I need you. Bruv. Bruv. Ooh!
Yeah.
Gonna give her another dose. Whoops. This is not great. I don't have a lot of good things to say. I really, really, really wanted to like it, and I don't. For real? There are more of these guys than I remember. Contagion. Joy. What are you doing? Weirdo. Come on. Come on. Final dude. Oh, we leveled up. Nice. Dude, I see you. Come on. See, he doesn't even have eyes on me anymore. He doesn't even know where I am. So he's... What? Where did he go? Wait, are you in the building? Are you supposed to be there? I don't think he's supposed to be in the building. You guys said the music and visuals very nice. And that's, by the way, perfectly okay. I have... Nobody is required to think like I do. I'm okay with it. I got no issue with that. In fact, I encourage you, if you felt differently, convince me. And that's not like a challenge, like, oh, I bet you can't convince me. No, I want you to. I want to know what the appeal was.
He's about to go outside of a college with a change my mind sign.
Ugh. I don't have anything except ugh to say to that. So I guess grenades, is that the move here? I mean... I mean, this individual seems to be, stuck?
Come out! I only wanna talk!
Ironic, isn't it? You want me to come out when you're the one who won't? Oh, this is pretty weak.
Is it you?
Ooh, you know what? I have a tech gun. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you, Chaz. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Oh yeah. Yeah, thank you. No, that's smart. That was good. Sehr gut. F to use, bruv. Oh my god. There we go. God, knife. This is my knife. Alright.
Everybody knows you run fast for the knife.
Oh, that is accurate. Wow, 20 days, 8 hours. Pretty good. It's okay. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
I don't think I want to know.
All right, so we can go to 15 on this one. What we're gonna do, and I think it's kind of tough. I think this is the one I'm gonna go with because we just need to keep spreading and spreading and spreading. So it's been a month and 8 days. I mean, that's pretty good. Gotta step it up. Gotta step it up. All right. Well, what a fun place this is, huh? Ooh, there's another one? Really? What? Oh, just kidding. Okay. Van, I'm coming for you! What's up? Wow, that is horrendous. I love it. Wow. Really, just terrible. Oh yeah, dude.
Enjoy seeing someone being a hacker.
I like it. I think it's fun. I'm also, like I said, I'm gonna be shooting for something kind of weird. I'm gonna be shooting for just like and maybe it's not weird. Maybe this is the new meta. Although I doubt it. My plan is to just go with really? Okay. My plan is to go with a contagion build. I'm gonna go into the stealth tree for the poison stuff. I'm gonna just try and make contagion as good as possible. I don't know how well it's gonna work. We'll have to see. I'm kind of excited. We'll have to see. And why am I driving backwards? Because this is the direction that was pointed the way I needed to go. Wow, what a horrible sound. Yeah, it is. Is that better? Clean it up for you. Fucked that light post up. Holy shit. They die easily? Well, they didn't do it long enough. You become a god before you leave like the first island if you do it right. It's pretty unreal. You become untouchable. It's like overpowered. You'd if that sounded a person, you'd punch it in the face. Yeah, Good. Yeah, man.
Hey, V. How's things? Still alive? Hope so, because I got a new gig for you.
Right.
You got a clever recording of a Maelstrom initiation. Want to know more? Check what I attached.
What a terrible thing to ask someone to do. I love it. Okay, so obviously there's the front door, right? Nobody's saying that's not an option, you know? You never did the hacker build stuff in the game, just gun skill. It's a good John Wick, everyone. Sure, man. I get that.
Oh.
Hello? Sweet.
Yeah, hackers like the magic build in most games.
Yeah.
It takes some effort to get it going, but once you do it, fuck shit up.
I've actually compared to that several times. Yeah, it's very, very similar. Oh yeah, for sure. It's it's so overpowered. I don't know. Let's see here. We're gonna. Yeah, I thought you might see that. Joy. You see out that window? No. Oh, no way. Oh, really? Dude just got me with one of these. Okay. Oh, don't. Don't. That's terrible. Stop that. I would like to hack you very much. I would very much like to hack you. Why won't you let that happen, Mr. Wyvern Grown? Can you not be hacked? How are you so cool? Okay, I don't know what's up with that, but wow. Can't be hacked. How about that? I mean, it doesn't say that. I just can't do it. Alright, I just kind of ate that. I'm not gonna, you know... I can't hack that guy either? Alright.
Surround him, for fuck's sake!
So this is a different group, it seems.
Catch!
Oh. Oh, no! What? I got hung up on a barricade! Did its job. Alright, so you gotta go first. I need to eliminate this whole flanking shit. Would you please? That's a cop. Fascinating. Okay. Okay. Pretty sure the Maelstrom guys are all taken care of, because they would be pouring out, trying to moiter me if they weren't. Such is their want.
Sit tight! Coming for ya!
Oh no, that's right, there was the guy on the second floor. Well, we'll have to get to him. Oh, he sounds very teched out. Hang on. I don't want to fuck with that. There appear to be 2 of them? 3 of them. 4 of them? Are they multiplying? How have they done this? You can definitely use a motorcycle. But it would be difficult to use a motorcycle to run people over effectively. At least, you know, the ones up here on the top floor of this building. Alright, are we done? I think we're done. Good talk. Good talk, everyone. Yo, give me that hack, dog. So useful. Yeah, kinda. It's just a sniper rifle. They have guns that are called tech guns in this game, and you can charge them up and shoot through walls. Pretty sweet. Ooh, now here, I mentioned earlier, you can have some problems. So right here, if we were to start this, you know how they're both 1C? Well, the next in the sequence isn't. We have BDE9, and then they pair up again, but that's not really helpful for us. What does this mean? If we do 1C, and then we do BD and E, or 55, for example. We'll just say we went with number 2. If we do that, this is actually going to mutate, and it's going to become longer, and we won't really have had credit for completing 1C. So if we start one, finish a different one, without simply continuing, we bump into some issues. So we want to go with, we can either leave, which is, oh, whoops, that was my bad. I exited the interface. There we go. So you can come back in and connect, which is pretty great. But you can see I had 63 seconds. I now have less time because I re-rolled. I have less time to complete it. I only have 37 now. And if I leave and come back, even less time. So it's, yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna try for another. Now this I can get behind. Yeah, that'll work. So, we want to go, oof. I lied, I hate it. Okay. So this, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's not fun. God, I hate that. For real?
Oh, real.
That sucks. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Man, I think I hate this. Well, I got the third one. Holy shit. That sucked. Alright, cyberware. Let's jump into here. And I got cripple movement. Dope. Not actually helpful, but you know. Maybe useful on a cyber psycho? Although I kind of doubt you can actually get away with using that on a cyber psycho. Yes, overpowered. Many people have watched it, and quite a few people seem to have liked it. Why you gotta be so rude, cameras? Okay. Hello?
Is it me you're looking for?
Yeah.
I knew it. I could see it in your eyes.
Wow. It's pretty good. You know, mixed reviews. Mixed reviews. You definitely can't go off of my review. I thought it was not so
most
hot.
people seem to think it's good. It's just you that has the mixed reviews.
That's true. Sarah also doesn't like it.
Yeah, but what does Sarah know about anime? Am I right?
Oh my god, I say it all the time.
What do I not know?
Would you please?
Yeah. Louis said that you didn't like the Cyberpunk anime.
Oh no, I didn't like it.
And I was just saying, what do you know about anime? You know?
Oh god,
It's not like you watch it all the time.
It's not like I'm watching it right now. Anime, I mean. This one's about a guy that can see ghosts, and there are other guys that can see ghosts, and they might be assholes.
How many ghost girlfriends does he have?
0, but he might have a real life girlfriend if she's
And you
persistent enough.
call that an anime?
Look, okay, I'm already done for the day. I've met my quota of creepy, weird anime. This one is blessedly free of creepy weirds.
Oh, that's good.
And you call it
it's a horror anime. Yeah, right? It's a horror anime, so...
An anime about
it's
horrors? That sounds excellent.
Yeah. So it's got ghosts and stuff in it. But it's not like a titty ghost anime.
Yeah. I think I know what you mean. I watched Danny Phantom when I was a kid. It's pretty much the same thing.
Could be. They all have white hair, does that count?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think so.
The protagonist, our main character doesn't. He has dark colored hair, but I am guessing antagonist, dude has white hair. He wears sunglasses at night.
Is it because his future is so bright?
I don't know. This is only the 2nd episode. I don't know what he's up to. So far, just like threatening to throw dudes in the river. Horror.
So what you're saying is, since it's the 2nd episode, there's still time for him to have a whole harem of anime waifus.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, the last anime I watched, it took 4 episodes for me to know about, so we're only two in, one and a half episodes in, so.
You know what show
we'll
I really
see.
liked until I did not like it was Knights of Cicadia. The anime one. The intro was so sick. Sidonia, yes, yeah, Cicadia. Yeah, Sidonia, Knights of Sidonia. I liked that. Pretty much based on the fact that it reminded me of like the mecha anime that I used to watch when I was a kid, and then also the fact that I have to escape from the clinic, you guys. Oh my god.
The art style for that one I did not like.
It was like way too computer animated in the end.
It's very computery.
Okay. But I loved the theme song. It was so good. Legit question. What is a good anime for someone who has never gotten into it?
What do you like to watch? Because there's some pretty big genres. So if you don't like pretty girls in Sailor Scout uniforms, you're probably not going to want to watch shoujo anime. Or if you don't like big muscly dudes punching each other for 9 to 10 episodes for 40 to 45 minutes each, and then they stare at a wall for a while, you probably aren't going to like shonen anime.
Regina, what's
So if you know
up?
what kind of movements you like, then I could probably recommend you something. If
Do
you
you
have the genre
know?
you prefer.
Do you know about Dragon Ball Z memes about how they just scream and have a new ultimate power level all the time? Do you know about that? Do you know about that meme?
Do people not know about that meme?
Look, I'm just saying. I don't know.
Space, horror, fantasy, and electronic music.
Okay. Let me leave this anime. This
Oh,
anime
so-
doesn't have electronic music, but it's also kind of slow.
I jumped out the window because I was like, I can't find the fucking stairs. So I jumped out the window to leave. There were reinforcements right here at the front door waiting for me to come down. I just couldn't find the way out. And so I was like, what the fuck is this? So yeah, oh my god. Oh, good. Okay, that's pretty great. Oh yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I mean, if you know about the meme, for like, you know, the new ultimate power level, and then just screaming for 20 minutes to like level up your power, if you think that's like, you know, if you're like aware of that and you're like, that's kind of dumb or silly, or maybe even liked it tongue-in-cheek style, like maybe you had nostalgia or something, I don't know. If any of that applies, I recommend One Punch Man. Because One Punch Man makes fun of all that. Like in a big way. Like it really, it takes the piss out of it. And you're like, One Punch Man? What does he do? Kill things with like one punch? Yes. Yes, that's what happens. In fact, they kind of beat the whole Superman problem, where if you're too powerful, is it entertaining? The answer is it can be. The answer is it can be. Yes, Rocket Man, you're correct. You don't think it's up your alley? Well, if you like making fun of DBZ, One Punch Man is exactly what I'm talking about. It is the epitome of point and laugh at that sort of where you have to like charge your new power level and your hair stands up pointier. As part of the anti-meme, the main character is literally bald.
That actually reminded me, Louis.
Yeah. He always has a derp face.
I got a short clip for you that'll blow your mind.
I think I just heard gunshots, Andrew. Is that gonna blow my mind too?
Yeah.
Word.
So for horror/fantasy, if you like period pieces, Black Butler's pretty good. First season. Don't bother with the second season, it's trash fire.
So it turns out we've been pronouncing it wrong the whole time.
What the hell is this?
How to make the new Dragon Ball Mythic in Fortnite 10 times stronger. So we all know the Kamiyamama is...
My mama...
No. No, sir. Incorrectamundo. That's Spanish for incorrect. I'm pretty sure. I don't know Spanish, and to be completely honest, I only mispronounce Spanish on purpose to completely wig out my Spanish-speaking friends, so I can only assume, using targeted ignorance, that Incorrectamundo is incorrect. That was terrible. Kameyamama. What? How did he say? Log Horizon is better than SAO.
Never seen Log Horizon.
If I take a whole bunch of toothpicks and then I line them up on my thigh, and then I take a hammer and then I drive those toothpicks into my thigh, that's better than SAO. So I agree with you. I'm sure it's better than SAO. The reason I don't like SAO is because it is SAO has, well, and it has so much potential that it just shits all over. I've said this so many times. I'm tired of saying it. SAO could have been my favorite anime, and it's not. Still haven't watched the abridged, although I'm interested. Oh, this is exciting. What in the hell is going on here? Oh. Perhaps this car is not meant for off-roading. Where in the fuck am I going? Oh, I'm supposed to be on the highway? No. What is this? Log Horizon is the one for me. Okay.
Supposed to be on the highway instead of under it.
55 1C55, you got it, bruh. All those years of Sudoku finally paying off. Sarah,
Wow, Louis.
never thought my Sudoku would
Can't
come in
believe
handy.
you talk about committing Sudoku like that.
Andrew. It's a cultural thing you can understand. Oh, he dead.
Surrender! You have no...
You know what? You're right.
Sword Art Online.
Yes, Sword Art Online. Sorta average, overrated.
Nothing to report.
Got nothing to report. Oh, yeah.
How many seasons does this anime have now?
Ain't nowhere to
Still
hide.
just one.
So just come out.
Fucking why?
I really thought he would die from that. I really wanted him to die from that. There we go. That works way better for me. Thank you.
Well, you know what I need a second season of? Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, because that's a fucking cute-ass horror fantasy show.
Sarah loves
Its art
me
style is so cute.
for horror shows. Horror. Oh, I'm having trouble with that second. Horror. How we
Show's
doing, guys?
so
Yeah, that's what I
cute.
heard too. Was toilet bound. What is that?
Yes. Because his spirit is literally bound to a toilet in a bathroom.
Interesting, Sarah.
And I am not kidding when I'm saying it is one of the cutest animes I have ever watched, style-wise. It's really weird. It is a weird show.
As I'm sure most of us would.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Fair enough, God of Law. Fair enough.
That's most people's final form.
Well, I feel like we did it.
Is that one
Again.
on Hulu?
Yeah. So this is just the beginning. So like I mean, you guys. I mean, look at this.
Good!
This is getting
I
ridiculous.
also stayed up till like 4 in the morning and watched the whole show.
Ooh, here we go. E9BD 5555. Yeah. Probably just 1 and 2.
Oh, is it bad?
Hmm.
Well, in that case, I also have one to not recommend you watch, and it is the show called Bastard on Netflix. That one tricked me right up until episode 4, pretending it was really cool, and then that's when they were like, alright, now we're gonna humiliate you, young lady, by using this slime. What does it do? It eats clothes! And then it eats off her fucking clothes!
Yep.
Someone
This
said,
is-
when you see tentacles, run away.
What,
Yeah, well, I did. I was like, fuck that, and I left.
What was the name of that one again? I'm asking for a friend.
Bastard. With 2
Oh,
exclamation
gross. And what is it called? Oh, gross.
Yeah,
And like, what was the streaming platform again?
Netflix got me! Netflix got me because they were like, there's new episodes of this show. And I was like, I've never seen it. And I watched the first episode and I was like, okay, this is weird. And then I watched the second episode and I was like, I kind of like these main characters. And then I watched the third episode and I was like, yeah, okay. I mean, like, this part is weird, but like, I like the art. And then it went to episode 4 and it was awful and I died inside. And And I gave up at the point when he got poisoned by a sword and told the princess that she had to suck the poison out of the wound. I was like, nope.
Spoilers.
I'm just telling you when to fast forward to. Fucking perv.
It's the only way. Welcome to Japan? You know, Japan would probably, as a culture and a country,
he is
cringe.
literally laying there, and he starts pulling his shirt open, and the princess is like, "Oh my god!" And he's like, "You have to suck it." And
that was a pretty on-point anime princess voice, by the way.
That's true. It's pretty
and
good.
then I died. I died, and I was like, "Nope, I'm done. I can't." And I hit the back button, and I went and found something else to watch.
Now I'm a widower. Taking applications.
Oh, do I? Yes. Let me go look at my Hulu. Erica and I, before she moved out, used to have bad anime night.
I would too.
And
I would help them. They didn't need my help or want it. I would help them though. So this is so Sarah, we found an endless burb.
Oh, good.
Oh. Very
Does
good.
Hulu not track everything you've ever watched and will show it to you at any time?
Weirdly enough, no. A good
weird.
anime voice
Okay.
actor. Maybe.
Not really. I don't have a lot of range.
Yeah. She can do really high pitched really well, but I mean, you know, that's kind of
So if
just
you
them.
want like that super annoying.
Ooh, which Full Metal is the real one? Technically, the answer is Brotherhood. But let me tell you something. I
Brotherhood
fucking
is the OVA.
hate. Yeah, pretty much. I actually hate the ending of Full Metal Brotherhood. I hate it. I can't fucking stand it.
Alright, hold on. Let me just like scroll through this.
I don't
Hulu
really
will tell me
care
if I've
for
watched
either
it
ending,
before.
personally, but I'm telling you, I hate, because the whole thing is about how there is no God, and about how humanity is up to, they have to do the sciences, and they have to like do all this stuff. And I understand that if you want to take it that direction, you could be like, okay, well that was actually just the arrogance of man thinking that they knew what was going on when there are greater powers at work. I understand that you can run that narrative. They don't, by the way, but you could if you wanted to push that narrative. But you have to actually push that narrative if you want that to be the thing. Really, and they can't be convinced. I haven't even seen them. Anyway, I just, man. I watched about 20 seconds of the live action Full Metal Alchemist, and I kind of watched it like this. And then I turned it off. It was pretty much that. That was, woof.
Was it this one? Nope, it says start watching. Sometimes Hulu remembers if I've watched them or not. Sometimes when you click out of something, it takes you out, and then you have to like start all over at the beginning because it's cool like that. Hulu's interface is garbage.
Goodbye,
Ugh,
car.
so many of these are all the same.
I'm over here trying to leave, and that's what happens when you want to leave. They're like, no, fuck you, turn around. Alright, fine. Yeah.
No,
so,
there were so many anime that I watched that were just nothing but panty shots all the way down.
So check this out. We've got one mission left.
I couldn't tell you what they are though. I don't remember any of these. Oh well.
Sure, might as well go. Here we go.
Do you know about the one they're talking about, Sarah?
Konosuba or Bofuri?
That one.
Sounds like maybe you do, no.
No.
Oh, I know the longer title of it. I've never watched it. Is it one of the video game ones? Because I usually don't watch the ones where they're in video games.
Fair enough.
Okay, then I might watch it. I'll have to go find it. No Guns Life was good. It has a second season. What was it fucking called up here? Angsta was also really good, and it will probably never get a second season.
All right. Here we go. So, this is gonna suck.
I was pretty much the same way, overpowered.
Yeah.
I never really got into it.
There are things that I've liked and things that I for the most part,
I just thought you'd want more to stay away from. Most of them are on Hulu, so
I know where I'm
if anyone needs to stay away from them, Hulu.
So, max health by 20.
Oh, Decadence on Hulu is a pretty good sci-fi anime. I haven't watched more than like the second episode though.
Max stamina. Max health regen by 5. I don't think it's gonna help too much. Reduce movement speed by 10%. Get the fuck out of here. We need to be hydrated. I think that's the next one.
Netflix isn't good for anime.
Okay.
They have a lot of the Netflix produced anime and they're all really lazy.
Which one of you am I fighting?
Which one of you's my guy?
Me.
Wasn't expecting a tag team.
I started
Whatever,
watching
I
Shaman
guess.
King because I used to read that in
So,
Shonen Jump.
who do
It
I
is such a
got
weird
first?
little anime. I don't know why his shirt
You don't
is
get
never
it.
closed.
That body and this one. I'm the same person.
Yeah, it's called
So,
I think they
what?
call it
Seeing double?
Decadence because it's Deca.
I used to be twins, which you could probably guess.
I think it's a
The twins had a
plus,
close
but it's
bond.
Like Deca.
They wanted to be closer,
It's-
stronger. So they installed neural oscillation sinks.
It's about
And now they're
a giant moving city
one
that
person,
is constantly
two
being
body
attacked
bodies.
by horrible
My bodies do
giant-legged
everything
monsters.
together.
Castlevania is
Everything.
very good, but I did not finish the first season because I never finish
Fine.
anything.
But we're ready.
Fair. See no problem with that. So, can we get started?
The Castlevania is definitely worth it if you like horror anime. You're like, man, Dracula kind of has a point. And they're like, we have to stop Dracula. And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, he's kind of right, though.
Show me what you got.
So, this is gonna be not great, I don't think, because I have no body stat.
Fuck you up. He does, yeah. And then he also has just like a third really good point, which is that humanity just kind of sucks.
Bruv? Hope you like that, bruv.
Can you still cheat the fighting?
No, they took it out. Apparently just coming at them when you're at the maximum level way better.
Yeah.
And
Tends
you?
to work, yeah.
Had enough like your brother, or hungry for more?
That ain't
Beating
my
the actual
brother.
boxer's probably still
Oh,
gonna be a
that's
challenge.
me. Jesus, what's so hard to understand? Here, your winnings.
Sweet.
Good haul.
Well, in Dracula's
worry.
case,
There's
he
always
was
the
actually
next
very
fight.
generous. He was like,
Stop
hey,
talking to yourself.
all of you guys suck. But like not in a vampire way. So get the
Out of
fuck out of
curiosity,
Transylvania.
You guys
Just
can
leave.
read each other's
I
thoughts.
don't care where you go. You have
No,
1 year
no. Same
to leave
person,
Transylvania.
Same
thoughts.
Because if
If
you
that
don't,
weren't the
I
case,
will kill every
be on
man,
schizoid
woman, and
meds.
child still in Transylvania. And then they
Well, it's
didn't
good to see you
leave.
transition
And
from
then
circus
guess
ring to
what?
boxing
He
ring.
came back with all of his
Give me
like
a
super
break.
cool flying monster creatures, and he
Hey,
killed
sure
everyone
the
in
Ripper didn't swap
Transylvania.
anything else out? Felt like I was fighting against 4 left hands.
Fuck you!
No spoilers.
Oh, it's like the first episode.
Well, okay.
What about you spoiling the weird slime monster, Sarah?
I know.
Okay,
Just dropping
no one's
spoilers
gonna
all
go
the
watch Bastard, so it's fine. No
I
one's
did
watching
already
that
forget
show.
the name of it, so.
I did too, and I heard her talk about it earlier today.
Okay. Well,
So we
overpowered.
did it.
Watch Castlevania because it's pretty good.
We got all the
I like the
missions.
art. I like the story is pretty good.
I cannot remember why we go to Lizzie's bar. Oh, that's right. I remember now.
Talk to Evelyn.
Get it? Miss Parker, bruh? New season of Bastard.
Okay, well, I'm not watching any more of Bastard, so I can't spoil the new season for you. I don't even know what happens.
All right.
Has anyone lost their clothes yet besides the main character?
Uwu.
And that guy cannot keep his clothes on. Like, it's fucking for real. I don't... He also has muscles that don't exist on a person.
I love that. That's one of my very favorite things.
Yeah.
So this one's way better. I hate to say goodbye, but we have to. These don't look very tactically proficient.
Yeah. He also has, like... What are the... Oh, so he has, like, obliques. But he has, like, more obliques than anyone should have.
Sure.
And they're in weird places.
He has obliques on his forehead, like in his brow. I use these to do crunches.
He has a 19 pack.
Oh yeah, dude.
It takes him a concerningly long time to put on clothes. I just...
Really?
And, like, at least the other characters say that. They're like, why does this man not put on clothes? But, like, that doesn't justify his inability to put clothes on. Because he's
Welcome
a
to
wizard,
the clan,
so he can just
warrior.
make clothes.
Yeah, I don't know.
He does, eventually.
That was one of the things that I found kind of annoying about, like, in the Cyberpunk anime, which is dope. Like, if you like it, dope. That's fantastic. I love that they have an anime. I just wish that I liked it. The thing about that, like, there were so many, like, they didn't, like, in their house, they were just like, and I'm naked now. They literally didn't wear clothes in their own house. They were like, and
You made me
dude.
look at that, and I was like, cool.
Yeah, I was like, check it out, because she was talking about the princess with the slime, and I'm like, yeah, you want to see that? Wait till you see these two chicks having a conversation in ice baths, because there's no other way to have a call. And I get it.
No, I wouldn't be able to do that. My teeth would be like jackhammering in my head.
Yeah, there is a Cyberpunk anime. Yeah, it actually just came out
on
like
Netflix.
this week on Netflix.
You can watch it.
No, it's actually not anime.
It's not anime, but you can lump it in with anime.
How dare you?
They use a lot of the anime style. Sorry.
Sarah, don't you know
It's very,
anime not
It's very anime inspired.
anime not made in the Champagne region of France is not called anime?
Is it sparkling animation?
It's sparkling animation.
Okay, well, Avatar: The Last Airbender is sparkling animation.
That's right.
Yes,
Thank you.
I too would also absolutely make that recommendation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Avatar's
Avatar: The Last Airbender is, in my humble
It's a great
opinion,
show.
that was
Champanime?
unrelated, by the way. Champanime. Thank you, Scratchers. That's not what it's called. Yes.
Yeah, it's Champanime.
Avatar: The Last Airbender is, in my opinion, the greatest animated series that I've ever seen. And I don't mean sparkling animation or I mean, it's the greatest animated thing I've seen.
Like,
It's really,
okay,
really good.
here's an example of how much we like it, right? So we have for our voice chats, the one that we use for the stream and everything is called Tunnel Snakes. We made another one that we can talk to each other to not be in the stream called Secret Tunnel.
Which is a reference.
And when you're in it, if no one else is there, you have to go secret tunnel until someone comes in. Yu-Gi-Oh is an anime, yeah. Unless they secretly made it in Canada or something.
What's up, lady?
Looking a little put out there, Input. Interest you in a preem, BD?
I sure am.
Sure. And I go.
Hold it. House rules first. There will be severe penalties for any
Looking to
unauthorized
check out some really
recording.
cool BDs or what?
No drugs,
That's right, dude.
no
I want to
groping.
brain dance.
Someone catch your eye? You do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box.
I really
Also, I
looked
really
out
like
green
this
tea.
chick's like whole
Like
look.
I don't know.
It's pretty
Oh
cool.
yeah. I actually do. I don't know if you're
Doors
being
open.
sarcastic. I actually think it's awesome.
No, yeah, it's
Fun
cool.
Input.
Fucking awesome.
Welcome to Lizzie's.
Yeah, I loved Yu-Gi-Oh. It
I also
was so stupid looking.
Oh, it must be copywritten music. So the music they play in the mocks or Lizzie's here is fucking awesome. I also love, they actually have, you can actually buy clothes fuck to death. You can buy fuck to death clothes with the mocks logo on it from CD Projekt Red. I actually almost got some for Sarah. But I didn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd wear it.
You would? Okay, I didn't know if it would have been too much.
No, I'd totally wear it.
I was between that and the Game Grumps. So I got you the Game Grumps shirt.
Oh yeah, their logo is so cool.
Yeah, the fuck to death logo is so sick. Their whole thing, and it's
Surprise there.
shot low.
Well, I love my Game Grumps shirt.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's bright and colorful.
Yeah, yeah, and she loves
And I
the
wear
Game
it all the
Grumps.
time.
Wow, we're having. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, like the manga? The manga was weird. It was super weird.
Get you something.
Well, I'm looking for Evelyn.
I'm looking for Evelyn Parker. You know if she's here?
Who's asking?
Just a guy interested in a little weapon called Lizzie. Maybe you've heard of it. I have to get to the main plot in order to get to it. Have you seen it? It's pink.
Well-
Tech weapon. No? Well, my name's V.
Name's V. She and I have a date.
Well, V, it's a pleasure. I'm Mateo.
Uh-huh. So, Evelyn?
Club's big. Gonna have to look around. Can't do it for you.
It's all right, Mateo. Just waiting for this one.
Speaking
Oh,
of Avatar.
did they?
Who this?
Where? Where
Who
can I
this?
find it?
Evelyn Parker. I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
Why not say hello sooner?
I wanted to get a good look at you first.
Get that all the time. Well, let's talk business.
Mind if we talk about the job? Heard you got something for me.
But not here. Come
They need
with
to
me.
work on the eyes. Everyone looks like they're blind.
We'll
well,
be in the
A
lounge,
lot of them
Mateo.
have cybernetic
Anyone
eyes.
yeah, a lot of them have
asks, we're not
cybernetic
here.
eyes, or if they're doing a transfer, like he has cybernetic eyes. Evelyn, if we look at her eyes, they're not. So like, she has shades on.
What can a horny girl like me do for a hungry guy like you?
Yeah,
A little
but like if we,
sprinkles?
so like she's not
Maybe electrosex.
blind
Yeah,
looking.
she got regular eyes.
Evelyn has heavy makeup
V?
on, but it's the same. It's the same principle though. Like,
I'm getting too close to her.
no.
Okay, well, here I am looking for Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0.
This is kind of like the Twi'lek dancers. I do not understand how. Okay, first of all, I don't understand how you can get off in a strip club or think it's like really, really awesome. I don't get that. Second of all,
Dex had a
when
lot
you
to say about
remove
you.
the actual
Called you
women
professional.
from, or men, should be that, you know, that's your choice. If you
Untrustworthy.
actually take the flesh out
I
of the
hope he wasn't
occasion, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I am so lost.
This place, as far as I could tell from what they were talking about, this place is all based on the brain dances anyway.
Fair enough, so it's all virtual.
And
That
you,
makes sense.
Yeah,
That makes
you
sense.
feel everything that happens in a brain dance, so.
That makes sense. But I meant like this hologram with like the Twi'leks and Narshada and stuff like that. You're like, what?
Yeah, that part I don't get.
Let's get to the chase.
Let's
go.
talk biz. I mean, it's nice, but I didn't come here to get my ego stroked.
No. You're here to gain some knowledge. The life-changing kind.
Well,
What?
now you got me all excited.
The life-changing
Your
kind of knowledge?
Target.
The
I trust
hell does
you
that
know what
mean?
it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka, making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka's poured billions
I like
into
that she's like
personality
super
transfer
secretive about
technology.
like
But
how
me,
she got the information
I
and
just want the
stuff.
data on this one.
Even though you're
The chip is
literally
tucked
about to
away
watch
inside
her
Compeki
go into his
Plaza,
apartment.
The hotel. You ever been?
I don't want you to know. Come live it with me. Why?
Don't worry about how I know this guy and got the inside information.
Classy Corp hotels? Yeah.
Watch
no.
it and experience
Out of
it
my price
yourself.
range.
This is unrelated, okay? Just pretend
The
none
decor's
of this
to
is
die
going to be
for.
important.
As you'll see for yourself.
So where's this chip hiding exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by
That's true.
Yorinobu Arasaka.
But,
Yorinobu
you know, when
Arasaka?
you're, like,
He's in town?
jerking one off,
Don't you read the
you're
screen
actually
sheets?
jerking
The media
one out.
covered enough of Yori
There's
coming to Night
physical
City.
contact there.
It was all over the headlines.
You can't do that.
Anyway,
Most
he's
strip
heir
clubs.
apparent to the Arasaka Empire. Saburo
And usually it's
Arasaka's
around a
only
table like
surviving
this, so you have to imagine you and your
What,
6
the
closest
Arasaka
friends all
genius
just like,
planning to grab the reins while in Night City?
And that's
Only
what we're
a
talking about, Rocky
handful of
Man.
people in
The
Night
the
City
brain
know what the
dances
Arasaka's
in
real
Cyberpunk
plans
are things
Tell
that
me
you
one of
actually
them?
feel and experience.
Hmm.
Like when, like in a bit when
you got any
V
spare aces
goes
up your
in,
sleeve,
they're
now's the
going
time
to
show 'em.
experience, like they actually
this
feel
should
what
make
it's
your
like to
prick
die
perk up.
because one of the videos they watch is a
Yorinobu
guy getting
recently
shot in the back
swiped
of the head.
chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal.
So you basically you go into the strip club, you find the stripper you like, and then
Have
you get a brain
spotted
dance
my
of
ace yet, or do
probably
I need to
fucking
spell
that
things
stripper.
out?
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret.
oh god, she's in the table now.
Now, where's he hiding it?
Well, likely in a specialized container.
Oh
One
wow,
You do.
whoever
Mimics
oh,
an
that's bad.
organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an
Could
ordinary
be.
briefcase.
Could be. I'm not even
Case
judging
is-
that much. A little bit I'm judging.
You'll see for yourself soon enough.
Phantoms.
Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, what's next?
Yeah, dude, I guess
Now
that's
comes
true.
the best part. Follow me. Got something for you.
That's
Should help you
true.
plan.
Yeah, if Pee Wee Herman can be
Brain
arrested
dance.
for it, so can
Contact
you.
me.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
18 plus.
BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits.
I think there's a
Jacking
lot of
off too in those boxes.
ID checking in this bar.
No. They can be a very
Probably.
useful tool. Good for analyzing
Evie, I swear to
details,
fucking
human
Christ.
perception,
Any kind of
even
an
boosted
escort mission
as
where
a
you have to
grasp.
walk with someone is
Exactly what you need.
grounds for.
What's on the tape?
I'm an acid
Yorinobu's
wash.
suite.
Yeah.
We're gonna treat you like jeans.
You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I
They always
grabbed
they
enough
gotta
detail
make
to
sure
that
it's
possible.
slightly
Hold up.
faster than
You
your
mean to say
walking
you
speed,
recorded
but
this?
slower than your running speed.
BD rec implant. Why, you object?
That's the key to a good
No,
escort
not at
mission.
all.
Perfect.
Let's see this brain dance.
What?
Judy'll help. She's a mox too. Besides, we go back years.
No, I haven't played it yet, actually.
V,
Yep,
this
I
is
have.
important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out.
Witcher 3
I trust her.
is really fun.
But she's a mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget. So, you'll be a good boy, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax.
What the fuck?
Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact.
Believe it or not,
Is
I'm no
life.
stranger to tongue. Yeah. Evening, Spider Revenant. What a fun thing to pop in on, huh? Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tongue.
We're finished.
I know. I'm looting you, Evelyn. I know. You think I know I'm not finished? Duh. There's cash on the floor over here. Duh. Hear those footfalls? It sounds like someone's flopping their feet on purpose, like just trying to be obnoxious.
V?
Hey, there you are.
This is V. He's here for that BD role. And V, this
Looking
is
for the
Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already.
This would be like the kind of job that you like. They actually like
Sensory
you would be able
SIG
to name your
acoustic and
place.
emotive wave monitors. It's top shelf hardware.
Yeah, most of it's customized. Only thing factory are the casings.
Model this yourself?
What do you think?
Expression translator. Fuyutsuki, right?
I used my intelligence because I
matrices
have
on that
very
series
high
were fucked up.
intelligence in the
They
game.
were, but swapping out matrices is simple. And this was the only model that'd support additional scanware. Alright.
Yeah, it's never something I've actually
Piled
tried. I
media.
wonder if there's like low
What do you think?
intelligence
Will it
options
do?
like there is in Fallout.
Still pretty raw.
No.
but yeah.
I know because I did
That's
an
pretty
8
funny.
because I went with a 3
V needs
intelligence
to get
run my
deep
entire
inside.
first time.
That's most important.
Ah.
It's the lowest
So
you can go.
let's calibrate. Tune it to him. Believe me, I've dealt with worse. Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
Oh my god, I know, right?
So we drop V inside. Let him look. Let him rummage around.
I'm ready.
Right?
How about
Slot me in, Doc.
Dream dance? Ever taken a dip before?
Have you ever taken a dip? No, never.
Look, I'm no BD virgin, but the raw stuff, uncharted territory.
Relax.
3's
I'll
average.
Too bad you're
explain
playing,
everything. It's less
Too bad you're
complicated
playing
than it
male V.
sounds.
You don't get a shot with Judy.
Sit down. Settle in.
Yeah.
We'll get you going.
Sarah, I let Sarah usually make my characters in a lot of these.
Yeah.
And so when we made, very similar actually, yeah. But
Pretty much,
so when
yeah.
we made this one, or my last character, the one that I beat it with the second time, it was like Sarah's kind of playthrough. We got to the edge, but Sarah was like, I just know that she just is really vulnerable right now and we'd be taking advantage of her. And I'm like, so do it. So do
Gotta
it.
create your sense for
And she's like,
profile.
no, it's wrong. And then like, yeah, dude, profile away, let's
Okay.
go.
Hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still. Look at me. Gonna run
Yep.
the analysis soft. Should feel a slight.
Getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Have
The
you already
concept.
have you already gotten the
Okay,
the
now
ribbit?
let's set the optics.
No, those
and
are the
other
only 2
sensory
missions on the
sticks.
entire board.
Look smack into these 2 screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
It says Lizzie. It's Lizzie's bar.
Am I gonna have to do this calibration dance every time?
Not necessarily.
No,
but
stop it. I'm just gonna skip it. I knew that.
one more.
All set. Let's go. All right, so we can skip it. We're gonna do that. Oh,
Won't take long.
Yeah, you can
Diving
skip the
in
tutorial.
I
Or is it
never
when you
had
skip
a
the whole thing?
file I could do that.
No, yeah, it's just the tutorial one.
Plan
Wow.
simple.
Yeah, I think that does say Lizzie's
Don't get
Jizzy or
greedy.
Lizzie Jizzy on
Go
the
in,
desk.
snatch the
Oh,
cash,
right.
get out, and we sell the BD to those.
I swear to
psycho
God, I
freaks
said
on the
skip the tutorial.
Got it.
And remember,
Apparently you can't.
everything on full
Oh, there's
blast.
probably a
Yes.
second
They'll spot us
tutorial.
extra
Yeah, this
for
is
a
probably
wicked adrenaline high.
it's probably actually a tutorial. This is probably separate.
No, this is the this
Okay,
is
on
this
you
is the
go.
tutorial where she walks you through how to find everything.
I thought so. I said skip, did I not?
I thought so.
Down, everybody, on the ground.
Yeah, because afterwards she's gonna tell you to like find the
Yeah.
gun,
Now, or
Take a
I'll
look at
fucking
that.
drop
camera.
You, I swear to
Yeah.
God. Whoa, yeah, hey, now, before I blow your fucking head off.
Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most of the BDs we do here
Oh, okay,
are
cool.
only good for flogging the log.
Cool.
Anyway, you ready to
Oh,
do
yeah,
this?
okay.
Look at your rec.
Dunno,
Perfect.
let's take a break. Still feel like that kid when...
No, come on. Don't be a pussy. Let's go. Do it. Yes, you can trust T-Bug.
Judy. T-Bug's a professional.
We're gonna get a hold of
Discreet to a
our
fault.
person.
You can trust her.
Put it together.
Why? 'Cause you say so?
Please, Judy.
Please, we have to trust V. I don't know him.
Hey, V, what's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
What the hell is that?
Konpeki.
Huh?
Oh, thought.
Someone there with you?
Judy like bugged out right there.
Oh, I'm using the fast forward.
Oh, okay.
Judy and Evelyn.
Judy and Evelyn, they're chill.
They're
They
chill.
help me work through this BD.
Come on, Choom, let's go.
Uh-huh. All right.
Choom, they're chill.
You gonna tell me what this is about?
It's about two chill
Need your
Chooms
help.
that I know.
Got no clue what to look for once I'm in.
All right.
I might have just met these people 5 minutes ago, but
Jacking
they're
into
cool.
your tech now.
I get the feeling
You've got to
that
give me access.
the Hooers are
Opening port
perfectly chill.
1779. Secure protocol?
Wait,
Good,
is
I'm
that
going in.
oversimplifying things?
Should
Judy
be
doesn't
getting my
even.
requests
Ugh.
now.
Got it. You ready?
A millisec. Okay, Connection confirmed. Now some quick tip ice, and we're clear. Ready to dance.
Fire up, Judy.
Fire up. Let's go. It does. It does say Lizzie Jizzy. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Fine to me. Here we go. Seems to be frozen.
My boy.
All right. No longer frozen.
So you're about to see my boy.
Yeah.
Old AS.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
fuckable meat, are you?
Evelyn, I felt her fear. Sure got it under control quick, too.
I said no.
They'll have my head for this.
Then you shall perish for a good cause.
But
make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to...
Listen in on that conversation, V. Could be something important.
How do I do that? We need to go with the switch layer shift. All right, so we're gonna listen to this. No, stop it. So we're gonna play it out. What up?
I need a minute to finish.
the program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the risks.
My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to such things.
You will listen to this.
His daddy is the
Sabo
emperor
an despot,
of Japan.
utterly removed from reality. Stuck in some fossilized vision of a world
Very
that no longer
similar
exists.
in that they both spend a lot of time
May
isolated.
never have existed. We have not seen
Just kind
eye
of
to
dealing with a
eye
bunch
for
of
the past
dudes.
20 years. I am quite sure.
Hanging out with other neckbeards.
Yeah.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must provide them.
Heard that? Relic docs gotta be around here somewhere. Look for them.
What? You should get a commission. You just bought CP207. The Cyberpunk 277. Excited and scared, like watching an HBO series. What? Sure, I'll let him know. I'll send an email.
Sorry to make you wait.
Well, you are cute. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
It wasn't long. Not even long enough for me to grow bored. Is everything all right?
Send a bill. Nice. Here's my invoice. A guy in my chat purchased something from me. I expect the cash in the mail.
I knew a guy who bought the game because I was playing the game. So
yeah, bro. Enjoy.
Make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon.
Shit, camera's packed with new tech. Motion sensors, heat sig activators, IFF.
You skilled enough to kill it all?
Mucho
if you
more
rewind,
than
you can
enough.
also get Adam Smasher and the
access
door
to their
key, or the
subnet.
elevator door.
Yeah. That's coming up next. I've got to go back to the beginning. Back to where it all started. When Evelyn was fighting the urge to piss herself because this fucking thing is over there.
Isn't that how forklift works? Probably.
I'm pretty sure.
You look like a
Apparently you already got Adam Smasher?
Fuckable meat. Just gotta hit these.
Yeah.
Alarm firmware's fresh, but saw excited birds chirping on a BBS. Something about lots of seeds.
I feel
falling into
like
the sieve.
he was
Let me generate keys.
there.
I
Like,
can
you remember
find
in
some
Iron Man 2 when Rhodey is like getting all the stuff from Hammer put into his Iron Man suit?
Yeah.
And he's like, so which one do you want? And he's like, all of it. I feel like that's pretty much what Adam Smasher did.
Yeah. So apparently they think that
So
this guy
what would
has
you
some
like
extreme
augmented?
danger.
He's like, yes.
What don't you want augmented? Well, you see, I'm really, really fond of the top of the front of my head. Just the forehead. Like, oh. Really? And he's like, yeah, and just like the top. I kind of want to wear some shitty, nasty-ass dreads on the top. I just kind of want them to hang over the rest. You know what I mean? And look, I'm gonna bring it back. It'll be nice. You're gonna love it.
Meat, are you?
Yeah, what are you gonna fuck me with, Adam? Calm down.
I said.
On exactly
No.
this? Yeah, okay.
You'll have my head for this.
You don't want to see what kind of chrome he's got going.
No, I guess not. Okay, so we want his conversation, but I'm not seeing.
But
Make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in
I thought I listened to this call.
the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can
Isn't there like vents or something you can
Yeah, but like
hear, I guess, or whatever?
Yeah, I feel like there's more. But normally it's like green glowy.
Yeah.
You need to rewind? Show me. So I have this. I have a Razer Huntsman mini keyboard, and you can't really see it that well. But it has a very whenever Cyberpunk is being played, it actually has a reactive light scenario. Razer has a plugin that responds to Cyberpunk. So whenever I flatline, it like does like a skull and crossbones type thing. It looks like it's supposed to be an X, and it like X's out and like X's across the board, and then like flushes red. And like whenever it has like very, very special, and like my mouse is doing the same thing. You can't really see it, but it's got green and red. Yeah, it's kind of neat. Yeah, it's kind of neat.
My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard.
It's neat. Yeah, okay, so I'm looking for the green, bruh. Maybe I just need to fast forward.
I said no.
When you romance in Cyberpunk, you fuck.
You're also not in the sound thing either.
Yeah, true. True that, true that. Aha! There it was.
Drone. Ventilation and cooling. Servers. Gotta be. Fancy doodads in here need to be controlled.
It wasn't available in the beginning. It was only available after the fact. Got it.
Exists.
Oh no, what have I done? I think it's cool. I agree, Bruce. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Well, actually, and as far as the whole
champagne's decent. Taste boosted somehow.
Oh yeah. You have the TKL. Okay, cool.
Same bubbly you'll be sipping in real space soon.
One condition.
You wish to make demands.
Well, how does the keyboard react?
Only one.
I'm assuming it's got
Focus.
just kind of like a vague dick shape and like a
got any
vague
candy
circle,
left?
and they just
That
kind
was
of.
pretty fun
I'm assuming.
last time.
That's what I'm
Bedroom.
assuming. I don't know.
Nightstand. That's the end.
That expansion was pretty fucking hilarious.
Nightstand.
Yeah, I really liked Outer Worlds too. Actually, I think I played through it twice on stream.
It's not nighttime.
Automated turrets.
I'm brain
Latest
dancing.
scanner model. Systems all connected to the server.
Can you shut them off?
Externally, no way. Gotta get in, check out how they link into the system first.
Yeah, Outer Worlds 2 is
Looks
a
like all their
fucking
security
ways
systems are
off
linked to the
though.
hotel subnet. We need the flathead. No
Yeah,
other
I'm
way to
pretty
shut down
excited.
these systems.
Can't get around them ourselves?
Nope. At least I'm fresh out of ideas.
That's weird. Top-notch Arasaka security for the prince, effectively. That's weird.
Oh, got any candy left? Stuff was pretty fun last time.
Bedroom. Nightstand.
I've got an idea. Be right back.
On this? Or are you talking about Outer Worlds?
Outer Worlds. Yeah.
Okay.
Very nice. But come here already.
Just a sec. Looking for the perfect thing. Ah,
I don't
you'll like
I don't
this.
necessarily know about New Vegas 2.
What would they do?
I think no matter what they do, people
Noted.
would be
Safety's
disappointed
on.
in it.
Good to know, though. Once you're in there, don't forget about that iron.
Yeah, this mission.
New Vegas was a very special and unique combination of
Manual
circumstances
details a
that
special
created it.
tip-controlled container. Relic needs to be kept real cool.
So, Chip's got to stay in the freezer.
Where is it, do you think?
Yep, could damage it otherwise. Okay, switch on thermal
I gotta
layer
find
detection
it.
in the editor. Should be easier to spot where Yorinobu's keeping the chip.
Oh. So hot, Evelyn. You're about as hot as this lamp. Alright. This is pretty much where it ends, because they pork. I'm looking at the thermal now. I have to rewind to when they were over here so I can take a look.
Fallout Lake City.
Ah, you'll like this.
Alright. So.
It's in the other corner. Get a rewind.
It's really weird that she has the... Oh, there we go.
Air conditioning, standard model for
I'm just
hotels
trying to
of this
get all
caliber.
the points.
Temp matches that
Yeah.
stipulated in the docs, but no way the chip.
T-Bug, I want to
Too
rewind!
risky. Temp
You
fluctuations.
love
risk
me
of
some
damage.
good lamp. I understand that.
All about that lamp, though.
Yeah. Oh. Come on now. Not here, I bet.
Oh, Donaghy's. Looks like Mr. Arasaka had something to celebrate. Really think
It's
you'll
not
find a
mixed
chip
in with the
there?
alcohol.
No way. Temp's too low. Could fluctuate. Nice try, though.
Alright, let me back up. For the love of Christ. Yep. Oh my god. Again, the like amount of
Just a fancy-ass fridge. Temp doesn't match the guidelines. Won't find a thing here.
go. There we go. There we go. I found it.
Right. Grab the heat sig.
Thank goodness.
Matches
I
the
mean,
spec in the
oh,
docs.
that's it? Oh!
Yorinobu's got the case here. Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. We got it. Good work. Looks like we got everything we need. Quit out of the editor.
Okay. We got it all. Sweet.
Get everything you need?
Yep.
They're very
That'll do.
tedious, yeah.
Thanks, Judy.
Yeah.
We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache on your data.
Well, I think I'm gonna go to sleep because it's after midnight already.
Andrew, no.
I don't know when that happened, but
Andrew, no. What time is it?
it's 12:10.
Well, that's not as bad as I thought it was. When you
I'll
said
put
after
it on
midnight, I was like,
Earth
no! Okay.
Portable device for handling BDs. I already uploaded your calibration settings.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna head out and go to bed.
Not
Later,
as
man.
sophisticated as what we got
I will
here,
talk to
but
y'all
should do
later.
the
Have a good night.
Good night, man.
And it keeps you out of harm's way.
I was talking about doing SWOTA tonight. I wanted to, but this game, it
Speaking
just
of harm's
sucks
way, know what I see looking at
It's got that good suck.
Walking,
That good
talking
suck.
corpses.
Relax. Everything's under control.
Relax. I got it all under control.
If you fuck up and they come knocking on my door,
Judy, relax.
Yeah, you were right.
Evelyn, please, no shortcuts. You go that route.
That means we gotta do a lot of SWOTA tomorrow.
So be careful.
You know.
Of course I will.
To make even out.
Besides, we'll talk in a bit.
Twice. I've beaten it twice. Two times.
V, one sec. Let's walk.
Yeah, let's walk.
Well, what do you think?
I think it's a dumb idea.
So, what now?
V, do this job for me.
Tomorrow's an 8-hour stream?
I mean me.
Oh.
No splitting the payout with anyone else.
Well,
no
I
middleman.
paid a lot of attention.
No Dex.
I was really, 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 really into it. I had my really, really nice headset. I was focused.
What do
I
you
was.
If I agree,
I was involved.
There'll be
I
hell
was
to
into
pay
it.
for sure.
I know. Whatever you decide, it stays between us. I can offer 50%. Eddie's enough to do whatever the hell you like.
I'll be
She's
finished. Dex
a voice
won't
actor
forgive
for a
a
lot
dirt
of
move
things.
like this.
Dex isn't the only fixer in town. But my offer's the only one you'll ever get.
Let me think about it.
No 8-hour stream tomorrow, unfortunately.
If you need me, call. I'll send you my number.
Okay.
Good luck.
It'd be really, really awkward if you were like,
Now go.
"Hey, Evelyn."
I need a few words with
She's
Judy.
like, "Oh yeah, you need something," and you're like, "Kind of a hookup," and she'd be like,
See
"I don't
if
really
he-
feel like that's our." I mean, like, I thought.
How things looking, Mr. V?
Creepy.
Turns out Evelyn's recording from Compeki was worth our time.
Beautiful. T-Bug already called. Said she's working her magic. And the flathead.
Nothing yet. On it
Ladies.
now.
T-Bug says no chance of that chip without that bot. To work then, Mr. V.
Play it again. That's sick. I can't believe just how unbelievably chill they are. Yeah, I'm just not that into you. Well, she's, you know, I'm not sure we can afford her. Dude, it's going great, Jackie. We're gonna come over in a second. Alright.
4 a.m. last night, Gina and me sitting at the bar. And she's rattling on about the bank stuff.
Okay. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna meet with Meredith Style.
I just told you.
Yeah.
I still feel like shit.
Just walking in, just having a good time, just checking out what's going on. You hope they add a shovel in Modern Warfare 2.
My, what a sweet little face you have.
Man, it's just so sick. Like, I don't know. I love this. I feel like I've actually like been in this club, which is kind of wild. Like, they did such a good job like making like a club. It's just, I don't know. I just love the whole look of the mocks.
There a problem?
Nope. You didn't hear a no on next Friday being an all Final Fantasy 14 stream? We'll have to see come next Friday. The deal is, next Friday I start my week off of my 9 to 5, which I'll take. I took a week off to help with the moving, so I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I don't even have to like really rest for the week that follows. I have a lot of time to rest, so we'll have to see what happens. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, I'm not moving. No. No, no, no. I am kind of helping. I'm kind of helping, well, let's go talk about it. Let's go talk about it.